stars break the mold, chasing the stories yet untold. Passion ignites like a blazing fire. Knowledge takes us higher, higher. Out of the box where the wild ones play, we see the game in a whole new way. Living loud, hearts in motion. Sports with soul, pure devotion. The field's alive with endless dreams. We're more than stats, we're the in-between. A slam dunk thought.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? You already know this is Out of the Box, 5th annual live first round NFL draft party. I got everybody here tonight. I got people from brothers from another mother, my cousins, my sisters, my whatever you want to call them, aunts, uncles on the show tonight. Guys, I'm bringing them all on. My name is Paul Spencer. That is Eddie Prather. That is the baby of the network. That is Big Eb over there. And, of course, we go from Little Eb to Big Mike down there from – Mike, where are you at now? It's a wrap, correct, still?
It's a wrap. It's still over there.
There we go. And, of course, the one and only host of the Commanders Gridiron, Mr. Steve Loftman. Guys, how we doing tonight?
Amazing.
Brand new year, right?
Hey, everybody starts 0-0, right? That's a good thing, right?
No, that's not true.
Yeah, you're right. You're already -5 games already in the hole already, brother. We know you, bro.
What do we say, Paul? 1 winner, 31 losers? Listen, we're all coming into this a loser right now.
Hey, you're 100% right, man. The Eagles didn't win. The Commanders didn't win. The Giants didn't. Well, we know the Giants didn't win shit. Anyway, it is what it is. But listen, hey, let me ask you guys this real quick. What is your top 5 draft days? I mean, draft memories real quick. Mike, I'll start with you, man. I mean, give me your best draft of the Eagles ever in history, brother.
Best draft? Oh, God. I would have to say
when Carson Wentz saved your franchise.
Do they still? Wow, he's starting already. I mean, I would tell you to name it, but you probably still got saddle sores from hopping on the bandwagon.
No, Slay still happy about the Jalen Reagor pick.
No, that would be my worst.
Yes.
One, but I would have to say honestly, if you're really going and looking at it, the year that they drafted Sheldon Brown and damn, what the hell was Sheldon and Lito when they got those guys in that draft. That was a really good draft that I can remember. I got hit in the head a lot, man, with the wrestling, so it's kind of all blur.
Gotcha. What about you, Ev? I mean, what was it, Eli Manning? What was it?
No, I'm gonna say Odell, just because I actually had done. That's when I really started to get into the draft a lot more, especially back then, and him just being the playmaker he was and what he turned out to be, and hopefully having a reunion with him soon, him signing with the Giants, hopefully again. Just what he turned out to be and how special that was. Worst, I would have to say Eli Apple pick. I didn't understand the pick then, and I didn't like the pick then either.
Okay. Steve, what about you down in the Commanders area?
Man, I'll tell you what, it seems like the last, especially during the Ron Rivera era, which doesn't get talked about much anymore, there's pretty much a dismal run there, right? Especially when you get rid of all your first round picks going into the new regime. But you got to think back to, like, for me, I'm going to say kind of like maybe that 2012 era. That was the RG3 Kirk Cousins draft where they took both quarterbacks, as well as Keenan Robinson, Alfred Morris, who actually was a stud for us for a couple of years before then he went on to Dallas. Obviously got to look at the JD5 draft, 2 years ago. But one of the ones that sticks out and kind of makes me reminiscent of tonight is actually the 2000 draft. The then Washington Redskins actually picked number 2 and 3 in that draft and ended up getting LeVar Arrington and Chris Samuels. And what makes that so reminiscent is actually, I was actually looking over that draft because I had a feeling you'd probably ask this question. There were, if my memory serves me correct, like 4 to 5 teams with multiple first-round picks in that draft like there are tonight.
Yeah, that's I remember that draft. I mean, LeVar Arrington coming out of Penn State. I remember that draft too. Eddie, what about you, man? Best Cowboys draft ever for you, brother. Was it Morris Claiborne, number one?
Morris Claiborne.
I can tell you, it was the year that the Cowboys drafted a certain receiver before the Eagles had a chance to draft him, C.D. Lamb.
Okay. I kind of agree. I think that was our best draft. I mean, going back in a long time, I think CD was. But let's flip it real quick. Let's go worse. Let's go worse real quick. Eddie, since you're talking, what's the worst one?
You know who I'm talking. You know who I'm gonna say. That piece of garbage from LSU. That son of a
who?
Claiborne.
Morris Claiborne. Okay, well, you might be picking his counterpart, Mansour Delane tonight. Evan, what about you? You already gave me your worst, but what was it again?
Well,
Eli
Apple, but I will say this one too. When you and my father's team colluded and screwed us out of fucking Devonta Smith, and then our dumbass GM did not pick Micah Parsons, decided to trade back.
Okay. Well, what about you, Mike? What was your worst draft as an Eagles fan, brother?
We had a running back in the early 90s by the name of Saron Stacy out of Alabama.
Oh, my God.
And here's the thing. The Eagles didn't have a first-round pick that year. They had a second-round pick that year, and they end up drafting this dude, which went on to, I think he played a year and a half before he blew his knee out, and we never saw him again.
Okay. What about you, Steve? Who was the worst? I mean, wow.
Man, there's probably so many. You can basically pick any draft era from draft class from like early to mid 2000s in the Dan Snyder era, really, because we only hit on, say, one player out of the entire draft, right? Or let's be honest, call it as it is, any of the four draft classes that Ron Rivera did, especially the one, I want to say 21 maybe is when he drafted Emmanuel Forbes over the New England secondary guy. I can't think of his name right now. The 17 pick, 15 pick or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been dismal for us here lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine, I have to. I remember this clearly. Dan and I talked about this, and we talked about this. You guys were both live on this show. Man, Mozzie Smith. That is my worst to me. I remember that one because I lost my table that night. I smashed my table during the live draft when they announced Mozzie Smith. But speaking of, bad draft choices, we got another Giants guy just hopped on. That guy right there is Dan Connor. Dan, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? Excited for the draft. Got 2 top 10 picks. I was thinking about Ron Dane, maybe.
Oh, Ron
for
Dane.
Us.
Wow.
Danny Cannell.
Damn.
Kadarius Toney was a god-awful pick. It's a god-awful first-round pick.
Man,
there's been many of them.
You know what's crazy? I wish Ken Fry was here. All I would have to say is Jamarcus Russell.
That's a horrible pick.
And it's 20 years. This is the 20-year anniversary of the Jamarcus Russell pick at number 1. 20 years.
But I could also see Kenny saying Henry Ruggs too.
Oh my God, yeah, another one, Henry Ruggs. But let's get into this real quick. Okay, on the clock tonight, we'll go down the list here. The Raiders. Let's talk about until we get to like 12 here, because we're all in the top 12 except for Mike. He's sitting there a little bit later in the show. But with the number 1 pick, is it consensus? Is it Mendoza number 1?
Guaranteed. There's no point even discussing it. It's guaranteed.
Okay. Any way he can't go number 1. Any way he can't go number 1.
No, impossible.
The only way is somebody calls.
If an asteroid hits the stadium, that's the only way.
Okay.
But here's the big carrot, right, Paul? Is that do you spend, and this would be the only wild card mix-up, is do you spend that much money to bring in Kirk Cousins only to spend your first-round pick on a quarterback who's going to sit all year long?
Ooh.
If somebody offers 5 first rounders, then that could be interesting.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Well, somebody has their TV on. I hear their TV on in the background. Somebody has their TV on.
Evan,
Is it Evan? Somebody has it on.
I'm watching. I have it on the
All right,
side here.
it's
I
good.
don't
It's
think
good.
you can hear my
All right. So,
thing.
what's the Raiders? Anybody have it on? What's the Raiders have left on the clock here?
They're about to go on the clock in 125.
Okay,
So
now
8 minutes,
this year,
right?
This year
Yeah,
it's only
8
8 minutes, right?
Good.
Screw the
minutes,
15
8
minutes. It's
minutes
8
around.
minutes now. Yeah,
You don't
thank
need
God, man.
15 minutes.
Yeah, you don't need 15 minutes to run up there and turn your shit in. But come on, if you don't know what you're doing by now, you're lost, man. But okay, let's go into the Jets real quick. Let's move on to the Jets. What's the Jets need? Everything plus some.
Yeah.
What do the Jets do?
There's multiple guys that they can choose
Yeah,
from.
they could pick a number of people. Probably, I'd say Reese, but they could pull a surprise and pick any of those Ohio State defenders. Would
Bailey.
be good for them.
Bailey.
Bailey would be good too.
Yep. Okay.
Every mock I've seen has just been Reese. And that's coming from insiders. They
I
haven't
don't know, man.
moved off of Reese.
Well, I mean, whoever they take is a plug and play player because anybody's going to be, at the draft here going number 2, anybody's going to be a
Better
plug and
be.
play. Yeah. Now, I've seen this. Now, can Jeremiah Love go to the Cardinals here?
Yeah,
No.
I hope
Why
not.
not? He can.
Would you
it's
take him at 3?
impossible.
Would you take him at 3 with the Arizona Cardinals?
Only if they absolutely love him. Like I'm talking like if he, I don't know. I think it's a great pick for them.
Here's the old
Love
adage,
their
right?
quarterback, but it's a high.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steve.
Do
That's
you
all.
take the best player on the board, which we know is probably Love after
Right.
Mendoza, or as the current speculation
Oh,
puts the
offensive.
Cardinals, do you trade back?
I that's what I was about to say is that
I see them
heard
trading
rumblings.
back. Who
Okay,
knows?
well,
I
here's
want
the
a
thing.
haul.
Here's the
If
thing.
I'm trading back, I
who
want
is
a
the
haul.
who's the quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals since Midget's gone?
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett.
Okay, do you trust him enough
Serviceable.
to take him? Do you give him the keys and everything and go get him a good friend in Jeremiah Love, or do you go get a guy like Carnell Tate or Jordan Dyson, or do you go to offensive line? Do you go Spencer
Offensive
Fano?
line.
Do you go there and protect the quarterback? I mean, you're rebuilding, right? The new coach, he has 3 to 5 years, right?
They are in year 1 of a rebuild. They're going
Right.
to shore up that offensive line first. You can't go out and buy
There's no one
the
worth a
you
top
don't
3
have
pick.
the garage for it.
O line.
Okay.
I'm sorry. When we see what happened to Ashton Jeanty last year, he had no offensive line. He didn't do the production he had at Boise State because he can't do the offensive line. You need to build the offensive line before you get a star running back. I don't see them going.
Okay. Mike, I want to go to you real quick since you're sitting at 23 here. What are the Eagles doing real quick before we get live on this draft, man?
Oh man, this is Howie season. He's going to do something. He's going to do something tonight.
Blackmail for the Raiders for number 1 pick.
Here's the thing. Go ahead. I heard somebody.
Let me get my voodoo doll of Howie out so I can do some damage to it.
Hey, look, Howie wrote the book, brother. Howie wrote the book.
Howie's got blackmail on every GM. He just give me what I want. I'm releasing the blackmail.
Listen, the one thing that's been picking up steam here has been Tanner McKee going to the Arizona Cardinals for wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr.
That would be
Who reported that? Who reported that, Mike?
That makes no sense.
It's also
Makes no sense.
they also get the 23rd. It's McKee and the 23rd pick going to Arizona for Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's crazy.
So they're giving up their first round pick. So it's really not that crazy if you look at it. Like
and Mark
for Arizona, it is.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, to me, that's lopsided. That's lopsided on
Doesn't make any sense.
the Eagles. Yeah, that's lopsided to me on the Eagles part.
I don't know. Is it really though?
You're going to give up a generational player in Marvin Harrison, who was picked top 10, top 6 last year, and for Tanner McKee, who's unproven, and the third pick in the draft.
I don't know.
Way.
Hold on, he was picked 2 years ago. It wasn't last
2
year.
years. 2 years ago. 2 years
2 years ago.
Yeah,
He hasn't
That'd be
to do anything.
wild.
Okay, yeah, he was great. He was great in college, but he hasn't progressed onto the NFL scene. He's been marginal at best.
Mike,
He's
you
been
have
dropping the ball.
you have a 5'1" quarterback throwing him the ball. He can't see over the damn O line. What the hell do you expect from him, Mike?
Hold on, he had Jacoby Brissett throwing him the ball last year too.
But he was hurt last year. He had that appendix coming out last year. Plus, he was hurt last year, so we got to give him that little
here
nod,
goes
though.
the list of excuses. I ain't trying to hear that. Listen, Howie is going to screw. Yo, somebody tell Ev to come up from underwater. Go get some earbuds on, buddy, so we can understand it.
Oh, man.
I just don't expect that to happen. That's all.
No,
that's all. That's all.
It's something that was reported here. They were reporting that here. Another one you're talking about too is Myles Garrett. The Eagles possibly traded 2 number ones.
Yeah, where the Eagles finding $40 million a year to pay.
Shut up. You don't need to worry about that. You just worry about your stinking Giants and Joe Shane. Our guy knows how to fix the cap. Just shut up.
Yeah, he knows the books. He knows. But real quick, Michael Chapman check. He's like, "Yo, fellas, what's going on, Mike? Appreciate you checking in, brother. Appreciate it."
So real quick, as the draft gets kicked off, I don't got to know why is Paul not live from Pittsburgh doing this show?
Listen, here's the thing. Okay, I told Dan this earlier. Okay, I did reach out for media credentials because I'm not going down there sitting $500,000 people deep. I'm not my Asian eyes can't see that far on stage, so I got to be up close with the podcasters with media. Now they only allowed 100 podcasters who did a podcast to come down to Pittsburgh, which makes no sense to me. That is idiotic to me. I don't understand it. Now, they say they have 450,000 people between 3 areas for the draft tonight. But I don't know. I would be down there. Of course, this is the year. Sitting at 12 and 20, I'd love to be down there. But who knows? Who knows?
You telling me scheming Paul could work something out?
Listen, I'm not Howie Roseman, brother. I couldn't fleece this deal, man. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
So for all you nostalgic fans, let's see. We got T.J. Watt and Cam Hayward waving their terrible towels. Mel Blount, Hines Ward, Terry Bradshaw, and Lynn Swan all just walked out onto the stage.
Damn.
F them all.
This might be the flyest thing you're talking right now, but down with the black and gold.
Terry Bradshaw. Bradshaw still cannot spell cat if you gave him the C and the A to start off with.
Damn. Eddie's already pulling punches, man. Eddie's already pulling the punches tonight,
Eddie's
guys.
in mid-season form, dude.
He is. Now, let me ask you real quick. Is there a player that is going to be a reach tonight? What player is going to be a huge reach tonight? Anybody in mind? Let's just go top 10. Is there a player that somebody is going to reach, because we know every year somebody moves up after that combine? Is there a player in your eyes that if they draft them, is going to be a what the hell in a minute moment here? Is there a guy?
Jamard McCoy.
Agreed. That's my guy.
I'm going to go with the kid, the offensive lineman out of Penn State. I think somebody in the top 10 overreacts. Iona, yeah. He's supposed to go around like 12, 13, but I can see somebody like around 5 or 6. I can see the Giants going and getting him, to be honest with you.
Not at 5, at 10.
No, at 10. At 10.
Okay.
Possible. Very possible.
Ed, what about you?
Thinking of at 10. Oh, good.
Not in the top 10. I think the top 10 is pretty. There's only about 13 people that can go in the top 10, but I do see somebody reaching up in the first round to get Ty Simpson. I like from Alabama.
Okay.
I think so, yeah, maybe.
Steve, you got a guy?
I was going to say the exact same thing. He's going to get pulled into the first round, but I agree with Ev. I think somebody's going to reach deep and go for Ty Simpson. Raiders got 7 minutes on the clock left.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Dan, what about you coming up like a top 10
I would
reach?
say a wide receiver is a top 10 reach, especially top 7 or so.
Okay.
I think there's way too many good players. I think wide receivers are going to start going 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Eddie. Yeah, I'm going to go with Eddie there. Jared McCoy out of Tennessee. That cornerback hasn't played one game in a year and a half.
I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. If you haven't played in a year, coming off an injury, I don't want to pick a player that's been injured. Not to say it's impossible, but
agree.
I had the same thing with the defensive tackle from Florida, Banks. He just re-injured his foot. I don't know how
he's very athletic though.
Who?
Yeah, but he
Caleb Banks.
Caleb
Oh,
Banks.
okay.
Defensive tackle from Florida is one of
Yeah,
the
Like
better.
he's still projected to go early second round, but he
I
just
like Lee
re-injured his
Hunter.
foot.
Okay.
And I'm like, how are you still like even? And he's going to be out probably early mid-season.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I just
Fantasy Girl
saw-
Advice topping in 310 says bear down. Fantasy, thank you for checking in. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the live there. Let us know who the Bears are going to draft. I mean, they're sitting there. Where are the Bears at this year? They are
25.
25. Yeah, they're 25 here. Who do you think they're going to take?
there.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what
Offensive line.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, the Bears solidified their offensive line last year. I mean, what else do they need? They're good on offense, right?
Their center retired this offseason, so they might have
that's
to.
okay. You're right.
Maybe some quarterback.
Real quick, I want to ask you guys this real quick. Steve, how long does the Raiders have now?
Down to 5 minutes left.
Okay, we still got 5 minutes. Now, I just seen some across. I'm looking at ESPN NFL on my other screen here. Now, I did see something that. Now, what do you guys think about this? Since James Conner sat out majority of last year's season, Jeremiah Love is on top of their draft board right now. But they are fielding calls according to the war room in Arizona right now. As Mike said, the Tanner McKee thing comes in here. The Marvin Harrison comes in here. They do need a running back, a generational player like Jeremiah Love. What would it take to get Jeremiah Love out of there and move up to the third spot? Steve, are you willing to move up to the third spot? Is there a player that you want with the Arizona Cardinals to switch spots with them?
I don't know. Like it's kind of a hard question, right? You got to figure out there's probably first round guys that you would take in that position. But then you have to, kind of like we alluded to earlier, you have to weigh that position versus best available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Steve, you're only going to move up 7 to, let's say, 3 there. You're not going to have to give up a farm for this one.
I mean, the good news for my team, we don't have any capital to move up to number 3, so you don't have to worry about the Commanders doing it. Okay. But I can see some other teams that
teams with multiple first round picks.
Yeah, or even if yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of multi picks here, I mean, Dan Evan, you're sitting at 5 and 10. Any way you move up to 3 to get your boy? I mean, the top 6 in the draft is hit or miss right now. So you're definitely getting one player that you want, no matter what.
The Giants aren't moving at all. I don't think they'll move at all.
Okay, Mike, any way you can jump from 23 down to 3?
Hell no.
All right, just get me up.
How we don't have that
jump.
many? Yeah, that's a big jump. And, that's a big jump, and that's gonna be hard, man.
It would take a Jalen Carter being added to the trade for that to happen, I think.
Oh, hold on, guys. I got breaking news. My girlfriend just came in with her nails done. You look beautiful. Yeah, I love you. Love you. Yeah, that's my breaking news, guys. That is my breaking news. I'm done for the night. I fucking won the lottery, guys.
That was the I'm gonna give you a kiss because I'm not gonna see you for 3 hours interaction right there.
I got a question for all of you.
Okay.
Since three of our teams are picking closely, and there's somebody for the Eagles who I don't want them to get. What's one player you don't want to see, or 2 players, because some of us have 2 picks in this round. That you don't want us to see. Like, go for each team, I guess.
I'll go first. Starting with the Eagles, I do not want to see you get Kenyon Sadiq tight end out of Oregon. I think that is a hybrid player. Washington, I don't want to see you get Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson at wide receiver. I think that's what Daniels is missing.
Yeah.
Or a Jeremiah Love if he falls, because I think you guys need that power back. Giants, man, I mean, I can't say anything because you're sitting at 5 and 10. You're going to get a player that I mentioned anyway. 100%.
Yeah.
That's me. Yep. Mike, what about you? How do you feel about the other 3? Who do you not want to see? The Giants at 5 and 10, the Commanders
Listen,
is this the worst kept secret?
Yeah, I don't. To be honest with you, Mendoza went number 1.
Okay.
But yeah, for me, honestly, I don't care who gets what, man. To me, it's all a crapshoot until they get into the league. So hey, this is everybody's team's night. You know what I mean?
It is.
You know what I mean? Like we can all crack on each other and be like, well, your team got this, or unless like Ev's Giants decide to trade out of both. Evan Danny's team decide to trade out and trade back. I mean,
crazy.
if you want to see 2 guys drop off of this podcast real quick, Watch the Giants trade back at 5 and at 10, and
Or watch they load up on multiple picks and get multiple good players or some shit. That would be crazy.
My God.
it would
You
be.
don't do
But
that.
now
You
the
don't do
Jets.
that.
Now the Jets thing here. Oh man,
Oh,
where do
man,
you
I don't know.
start with these guys, man? Where do you start with them?
Bailey, Reese, Styles. There's like 5 or 6 guys they could easily pick.
Easily.
I mean, you got to think they're going to go defense, right? Since they're already basically, no pun intended, punting on their offense with all their massive picks for 2027, which is projected to be the better quarterback class. So you got to think they're going to go defense here, maybe?
Definitely defense. It could be Reese. That's what I've seen, like by a lot of people.
I'm kind
It
of
could be
worried
Downs
about
or Styles. They could be either of the three. Honestly.
Okay. Let's go around the room real quick. We got
That's how good
7
Downs
minutes.
is,
We got
like-
7 minutes. Mike, what do you think? What's going on here? The Jets. What do you got for the Jets this time?
I think you're right. I think they take the kid from Texas Tech, the
Bailey?
defensive tackle.
Oh,
Bailey, okay.
Bailey.
Yeah, I think they go and get him because they traded their big defensive tackle to you guys. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they're going to
Quinyon
need
Williams.
to,
Yeah, Quinyon
Quinyon
Williams.
So they're going
Yep.
to need to replace him, and what better way for them to replace him than go get that kid? I wanted the
Okay.
Eagles to get that kid. He's a beast, man.
Yeah. All right, Steve. What do you think? What do you think the Jets here do?
I mean, I think they're going to end up going linebacker here. It's just a
Wow.
matter of
Reese, I
like,
guess.
whether they go Reese or Styles.
Okay.
I think the marks are a little bit higher on Reese, but yeah,
He's an athletic
I'd say
freak.
Reese.
That
Okay.
kid.
Dan, what do you got? Jets.
I'm gonna say Sonny Styles.
Ooh, linebacker. I agree with Steve
Mhm.
there. Evan, what
He's
about
good
you?
enough.
I'm gonna
good
say
player.
I'll go Reese because I think they're gonna want to get a pass rusher, especially
Yeah,
after
maybe.
Jermaine Johnson leaving to the Titans.
Oh, that's
this year.
right. That's right. Yeah.
And they spent a first round on him about 3 years ago, 3 years ago. So,
Okay.
if they do take Styles, I do
Jets
believe
are
Giants will get
taking their
Reese,
time.
and that means Thibodeau will be gone.
Ooh, wow. Okay, Eddie, what about you here with the Jets here?
I'm going outside the box. This is the Jets we're talking about.
Wait, Eddie, hold on a second. Eddie, what did you say? What was that thing you said? Out of what?
Out of the box.
Oh, that's right. This is Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Sure. Thank you for the plug, brother. I appreciate you.
Yep. I think this is the Jets we're talking about. I would not be shocked
Barely.
if they take Carnell Tate at number 2.
No.
Who's throwing
Okay,
it?
well,
This is the
Geno
Jets.
Smith?
would be
Geno Smith, right? It's Geno Smith again, right?
Yeah, it's
No,
Geno
it's-
Smith.
It's more like Kyle Brady.
Oh, geez. Okay. Wow. You're really going out of the box on that one, Eddie. I'm going to agree with Mike here. I got David Bailey, man. I think he's better than Arvell Reese. 14 and a half sacks last year. I know he played on a nasty Texas Tech defense, but this kid, he can come off the edge. He can cover it. He can go east, west, north, south. I like this kid. I think they go Bailey out of Texas Tech. Man. But I don't think you can go wrong, though. Real quick, Wickers got Fantasy says, I got the Cowboys moving up to 3. I don't want them. If that's the case, Sonny Styles is off the board there. The Jets going defense, it won't surprise me. I think they do. But Eddie, you said Carnell Tate, man. I mean,
No way.
their offensive line sucks, okay? You're going to be running for your life. There's no quarterback in the world that can get away out of the pocket to throw to a receiver downfield with the Jets offensive line. That's crazy.
But this is the Jets we're talking about. This is Woody Johnson we're talking about. We see
You're
crazy.
right. Yep. Steve, I know you got the game on. Let us know when the pick is in, brother.
The pick is in, just waiting for Goodell to make it to the stage.
My question is, how did when Mendoza came out, did he run up there and hug Goodell or no?
Actually, Mendoza was in Coral Gables, Florida, with a
That's
huge
right.
family.
He was up
With his family.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Who
Okay.
wants to travel to Pittsburgh?
Hey, what's wrong with Pittsburgh, bro? Come on,
I
man.
like Pittsburgh.
There's a reason why it's called Schittsburg.
Hey, listen, okay? Look.
all right, let's see who they take.
All right, we got Bailey, we got Carnell Tate, and who do we got? Who do you guys say? Sonny
David
Styles?
Bailey. David
There
Bailey.
we go, Mike. There you go. We're right there.
Yep.
David Bailey. There you go. Bailey goes to the Jets. Okay. Congratulations.
Can't believe the Jets actually made the smart pick.
Hey, well, you know what? You can't go wrong
Well,
with
there's
this pick,
Sonny
though.
Styles who just passed by.
Do you think he is a little dejected inside going to the New York Jets?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's talk about that real quick. Okay, Steve, since you mentioned it, how would you feel if, with the second pick, Steve Loffman into the New York Jets? How are you feeling, Steve? I mean, are you a little pissed off or what?
Yes and no. I would say yes because look, I mean, you are one of the best players in the college football to go that
Yes.
high in the draft, but then you're consequently going to the worst teams in the NFL, right?
Right.
However, there is promise with the amount of draft picks that your team has this year and next year, with the intent of trading. Hopefully, you're not in this position where you're picking top 5 again, but you could be. That your team is going to make moves to get up into the top 5 to secure that franchise quarterback next year. So, knowing that you got at least 4 years in New York City, try to make the most of it. Put some stats on the board. The end of your rookie deal, then you got to figure out, hey, look, am I going to stay in New York, keep going, or am I going to go get the money bag somewhere else, right? Is that pretty much how it pans out for everybody? You know?
Yep.
But I still feel kind of shitty that I'm going to the Jets. The good thing he's got, he's going to New York City and not Cleveland. So, I mean, he's got that.
Yeah.
I would rather go to Cleveland.
Cleveland, New York, same thing.
Listen, I would be up on that stage looking like Eli Manning with the San Diego jersey. It's like, yeah, and then backstage just throw the fucking hat straight to the floor.
Oh my God! All right, well here we go. Now, Mike, I'm going to lead off with you here, man. This is the third pick. This is where you mentioned in the beginning of the show. You know, the Arizona Cardinals here.
Idea what they're going to do.
What are they going to do here? Because you said the Marvis Harrison thing, the Tanner McKee trade possibly could be in the play here. Since we're talking about what happens here, is that true in your eyes, or where do the Arizona Cardinals go here?
I think they're going to go. I think they're going to take your guy out of Notre Dame.
Jeremiah Love. Okay.
Jeremiah Love.
I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up stealing one of the linebackers here either.
Yeah, Sonny Styles.
Yeah, because Arizona's just Arizona. There's a reason why they're picking this close every year. They just don't make really good choices, and you know that whole thing with Kyler Murray kind of set them back.
Yep.
You're
right.
Select
the wrong quarterback. It'll set you back years.
Yeah, I agree.
Long time.
Steve, what do you think Arizona does here, bro?
I kind of think that they're going to trade with somebody, but they only got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to do it. So, we'll see.
Dan, what do you think?
I'm going to say I think they'll take Styles.
Sonny Styles. Okay, Evan, what do you got?
I'm most likely. I think maybe Arvo Reese might be on the board now. It's somebody who they didn't think about.
No, he's gone. Didn't Reese just get taken?
I don't know because you have so many holes that it's not a good pick for anything.
Okay.
Like trading down is the best move. A player here is not the best move.
Hey guys, real quick, are you guys seeing this setup on the TV of how they got the fans? If you're taking a look where he just walked down the steps right there, you got Eagle fans to the left, Washington fans next to them, Giants fans. Giants fans behind the Eagles, and right next to the Giant fans are the Cowboys fans.
I like that.
Whoever said Pittsburgh was a bunch of idiots, they are definitely right, because there's bound to be a fight going on there. You know what I mean?
Speaking of the fans, real quick, did you see what Rooney did?
You know what? Real quick though,
Rooney
Mike, since you mentioned
this, the Jets.
Rooney saw the seating chart for the fan sections and had the Steelers fans put up front and the Ravens fans moved to the back.
Wow. Well, Mike, since you mentioned that real quick, you know, since the seating chart is what it is there, you know, the NFC East is all together. This is in PA, guys, so make sure you reach out to 1-800-123. Attorney Big Al, you know, for workman's comp, missed slips, falls, personal injury claims, free community locations. And guess what? If you get hurt, hop your hobbled butt right down to 500 Grant Street, Suite 2900. Mention Out of the Box for 33 and 3% discount. Make sure you mention Out of the Box, and I guarantee it, if you get hurt down in Pittsburgh, my guy Jason Fine is the one to call. He'll get you settled up.
The Cardinals pick is in.
Okay, all right. I'm going Jeremiah Love. I'm going Love here. I'm going Love.
I think they trade down for that to draft that offensive lineman from Miami.
No, they got picks in. Picks in.
Okay, picks in. Here we go. Pick is in. Let us know who it is.
Then they're taking Reese then.
Reese. Okay, you got Reese. Okay.
Wow.
I was just waiting for him to walk to the stage.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, Arizona made the pick. They're not trading out. Schefter
Okay.
reported it.
Yep.
I think you're right. I think it might be Arvell Reese.
Yeah, number 4 is what are the Titans going to do, man?
Well, the
What
Titans.
are
I
they
mean,
going to do?
the Titans. I mean, if they take Styles here, the Titans have to go Jeremiah Love. Right? They have to.
They have to.
I mean, God, can you imagine though putting those two together, Love and Cam Ward?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I mean,
build
Jeremiah
around
Love.
him.
Yeah, Jeremiah Love is a running back out of the backfield too. He led the nation in catches out of the backfield. So
But
he
you also
is
gotta
that guy.
build around your quarterback.
And the Titans the Titans offensive line got better the last month of the year, so the Titans are not completely useless.
No, they're not useless, but they're bad though. I mean, you go out and get a running back like that, who's arguably the best player on the board in after pick 1 for your team. So you can't pass up Love.
Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals.
Jeremiah Love.
Wow, there we go. Okay, Jeremiah Love. Okay,
Makes sense for them.
It does.
I feel bad for him because he ain't going to. His career is going.
The only thing Jeremiah Love does
That makes me think we're getting
what it
Caleb
does for
Downs at
the
5
Titans
for sure.
is that he's a great
Almost.
pass blocker. It does nothing for what's it called the quarterback because they're both going to be stuck behind that offensive line.
Yeah, if it's Reese,
got
you're gonna get a
better.
choice of Styles or Downs. Man,
Harbaugh like style. I mean, down.
I like Caleb. I think Caleb Downs is one of the better players overall on defense.
Agree.
Probably.
I think the Cardinals are going to be the worst franchise for anybody to go to, even worse than the Raiders because we've seen the Raiders improve themselves, and the Jets do have some hope because they have a lot of draft picks.
Agree.
Brissett is serviceable though, so get him a wide,
Here's
get a wide
the thing, real
receiver
quick. Here's the
later
thing.
on.
Do you think that he's going to put up the numbers? Is he a 1,000-yard rusher off the jump with the Arizona Cardinals?
No,
Yes, I think so.
He won't. I don't think he's going to have 600 yards.
I think I'm
Really,
about
Eddie, come on. This guy. I mean,
That offensive line.
Easy.
That offensive line is trash.
Probably.
Okay.
The Cardinals
Easy.
have the worst. The Cardinals have the worst offensive line in the NFL.
But
Okay.
but can the Cardinals have the new young 3-headed monster, McBride, Harrison Jr., and now Love?
But
Yes.
they don't have the quarterback though. That's the thing though. They don't have the quarterback.
Brissett just needs to play well.
They have a journeyman quarterback that can come in and win games, but he's not I wouldn't consider him, the Troy Aikman, the Urban, the Emmitt Smith yet. I wouldn't put him there yet.
But maybe
Time will tell. Time will tell. Yes.
Or maybe they'll take a quarterback like a Newsmeyer, and expect late,
Okay.
and he ends up being okay.
Okay. Well,
Brissett's not your guy.
Speaking
for
of
the
draft
future.
picks, I just drafted real quick. I jumped up and I got this guy coming on the show real quick. I had to move up from 12 and 20 to give up everything to get this guy on the show tonight. So I'll just give you a little hint. He's like my third child who still acts like a child. Let's bring him in here. It is Pat Bernard. What's going on, Pat?
What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, I'm excited to be on the program.
Man,
What's
you,
up,
thank you.
gentlemen?
Shirt on.
With the Flyer shirt on, Pat?
Yeah, I'm like rerun. I've been living this shirt for like the past 3 weeks.
Okay, there we go. Well, Pat, real quick, since you're new here, what's going on with you, man? Where can they find you at, brother?
Listen, I'm brand new home right there at Stream Punk Entertainment Sports, back home with Devereaux Sports. Of course, you can catch me every Sunday morning with the Pat and Paul Show. It's enlightening. It's been rock and rolling. We're having great guests coming on the show, and proud to be back.
Definitely, then. Well, thanks for joining us, Pat. We appreciate you hopping on. Now on the clock, of course, we have this team called the Tennessee Titans coming up. Now, I really thought Jeremiah Love possibly can go there. A lot of players on the board: Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs. Pat, since you're new right here, where do the Tennessee Titans go, brother? Where do they go at number 4? Where do they go?
Oh God, throw me right into the fire.
Hey, welcome to Out of the Box, brother.
Listen,
we jump in the box sometimes.
No, it's weird with Tennessee. They're just. I imagine they're going to go QB. Listen.
QB? Did you say QB?
Yes. Yes,
Pat,
I
they got
did.
Cam Ward. Pat, they got Cam
Yeah,
Ward.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They need a QB. They need a QB. That franchise stinks.
Oh my God! All right, Eddie, where are we going?
I think they need a playmaker to help Cam in the worst way. But Jeremiah Love is out there. They should probably consider trading down out of the 4th spot than take a Sadiq a little lower, or Cornell Tate. They don't have any. They don't have any weapons for Cam Ward.
Okay, now this is where I think Dallas might move up real quick because Sonny Styles, the Giants are licking their chops for Sonny Styles right now. I think Dallas could make a play here possibly. Steve, what do you think real quick? Let's give our picks real quick.
Downs.
Steve, what's your pick?
I think they may go defense here.
Okay.
Salah's now the head coach.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go Styles on this one.
Okay, Evan.
I'm gonna say Cardinal Tate.
Carnell Tate. Okay. Dan,
Reese.
what do you got?
Reese.
Arvell Reese. Okay. Eddie.
He's still there.
Eddie.
Yep, I'm here. I already
I don't
told
know,
you
take Caleb
Sadiq or
Downs.
Cornell
I'll be
Tate.
pissed.
Okay.
They need a
Mike,
playmaker.
who you going with, Mike?
I'm going with I'm gonna go defense. I'm gonna say Styles.
That's where I think too. I think Sonny Styles comes into play here with Tennessee. I really thought they wanted Love, but I think is the pick in?
The pick's in. They're just waiting to announce
Okay,
it.
all right.
We got the Titans draft room.
Okay, I'm gonna go
TV
Sonny
right
Styles.
now.
I think Sonny Styles here. Yeah, I think Sonny Styles here.
That ain't going to help Cam Ward.
Yeah, but it's a deep wide receiver class.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that deep. I think there's 4 or 5, but I don't think it's. I think there's 2 first rounders, and after that, they're second and third rounders on wide receiver this year.
The only thing with Reese is where you going to play him, on the edge or a linebacker? Because he's like a in betweener kind of.
I think he's a hybrid guy though, Dan.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I would not.
I would not have Jordan Tyson on my draft board for the first round because of it. Riddle.
Carnell Tate.
Yeah, baby.
Wow, Carnell Tate. Wow,
that's actually a really good pick for Ward.
Carnell Tate.
Because they needed to get Cam.
Now we
help.
have a choice of Reese, Downs, or Styles.
Well, let's talk about this real quick. With that pick there, going out and get Carnell Tate on Ohio State. I mean, are they saying, Cam Ward, we need you to be Cam Ward, Miami Cam Ward, and just go out and throw the ball? Your defense is bad, just like at Miami. I mean, I thought they would go defense because you got to build on defense too, right? One player's not going to make the offense.
Look how well Robert Saleh coached the Niners last year on defense with all those injuries.
That is true. But when you get a player like a Arvell Reese, a Sonny Styles, that's a game changer. That's a one in the draft thing, unless you're banking on we're going to be top 5 next year too, right? Oh man!
But if they take like a Downs and Styles slips or something, that'd be crazy.
Look what Robert Saleh did with the Jets. He had basically nobodies besides Sauce Gardner, and he turned them into a number 1 defense. Sometimes scheme matters.
Yep. The Giants are in great position now.
Okay, well let's talk about the Giants. Let's talk about the Giants.
I want Caleb Downs at 5.
I can tell you a couple of teams that are disappointed that Tennessee took Cornell Tate, the Saints, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
What is he wearing though? My goodness.
The Giants, if they don't pick Downs here.
Wow. So the Giants went on the clock, and in 15 seconds,
it's got to be Caleb Downs. It's got to be.
Okay, real quick. Everybody say, Mike, who do you got? Downs? Who do you have there with the Giants?
Yeah, it's got to be Downs or Styles.
An Ohio State defensive player. Okay.
Yeah. I think they go Styles here because I think Downs possibly could drop a little bit. So I would take the better player. I'm going Sonny Styles here.
That'd be wild.
That's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of.
Man.
Wild.
If Downs drops, Dallas is going to move up. I'm telling
Someone's
you.
I
making a
know
move
that.
for Downs.
Here's the
if he
thing. Here's the thing.
drops.
After this pick right here, I think Dallas moves
And
up
Giants were
either
quick.
way because Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. That's who's number 1 and number 2 on Dallas's board. I think they move up right after this pick. They're
If
getting
not, the
whoever.
Birds will.
The Birds ain't moving up, Pat.
I don't know. I think they'll move out.
You and Pop need to go talk to that Kensington crackhead y'all been getting your information from. About number 1 is Tanner McKee from Marvin Harrison Jr. Then it's Myles Garrett, who you have no money you're going to pay for. You have no money to pay him. What's next? You're getting Max Crosby with him too?
You never trust
No,
Uncle
you
Howie.
just worry about your poverty-ass Giants.
This is what the Super Bowl
For
does
now.
to these guys. It poisons their brains. They think everybody's coming to their team. They think they're the next dynasty. They think they're the
Nobody's
80 fucking
saying that.
Niners.
Nobody's
think
saying that.
Nobody.
Nobody's
They got a package deal. Look
Nobody-
at all AJ.
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. You're just mad as hell because your GM's stupid and gave us Saquon Barkley for a record-breaking season when he never got it with
Evan-
you, and he didn't even
Evan-
snap a Super Bowl with your team. So shut up.
Yeah, he signed with you guys. Congratulations. He signed for
Yeah.
$2 million. Went and made a documentary that, they didn't give me the money I wanted. I would have signed for $10
And he
million.
won a Super Bowl. You forgot
we
to
also
keep forgetting that. And you
Okay.
forget that he didn't win a Super Bowl with your bum-ass team. Shut up. Get back to the corner. Pick your top 10 pick
Here
and
we go.
shut up.
Saquon Barkley. That's
Hey,
always
hey,
it.
pick your-
Saquon Barkley.
Pick your top 10 pick as you've been doing for the last
God.
5 years. God.
Evan, I have some bad. Evan,
You
I
don't
got
think
some
Tanner
bad news.
McKee's on the table?
Of course.
No!
I picked in.
He's a
I've got a
six-round
commercial.
pick.
Dude, he's better.
Why would they give up a first wide receiver, okay, a number 1 picked wide receiver, and you guys give them a 1 and a 6th-round quarterback who hasn't played?
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter. The kid can bowl out though.
The kid
He's
can
got-
play. He
what's
beat
his
your
number?
team
Please
twice.
fucking
He
take him.
beat your
What's his
team
color?
twice.
He comes in garbage time.
No, he doesn't.
He
He
wasn't
beat your team
scored.
twice.
Oh, no.
What are you talking
doing?
about? He beat your sorry ass team twice.
By 20.
He beat your sorry ass team
Damn it.
twice.
Oh my
Shut up.
God.
Oh my God.
Well,
Talk
once
about
again,
it.
everybody, welcome to Out of the Box, where it will happen.
Let
It
me know
will
how you
happen
don't know
live.
about football.
Look, listen,
Let me
they're
know I don't know
talking
about
now.
football.
They're really about to run another quarterback out their fucking team. Jalen's like
Hey,
1
Paul,
foot out
hey,
the door
Paul,
already.
Paul, we might need Big Al when one of Slay or his son, one of them's going to end up
Yeah,
getting hurt
domestic
tonight.
Yeah, real
violence is
quick.
about to
Thank you for the promo, real quick, guys. Once again, reach out to Jason Fine 1-800-HURT-123. If you have family disputes, family violence, reach out to Jason. As long as you're in Pittsburgh, in Philadelphia, anywhere, he will help you out. Mention 1-800-HURT-123 Out of the Box for that 33% discount. That's
Domestic
right.
violence. This is
Evan, I already gave you that number on speed dial. So if your dad hits you, I got you taken care of, brother.
Evan, I got some bad news. The Eagles could have some money freed up after June 1st if they make a trade for Myles Garrett when they.
Yeah, but they don't have 40
That means
million
that-
though.
Yeah,
All right, so
but they
is the
can free that up.
Giants picked yet? What is going on with these Giants, man?
TV commercial break.
I don't like
They
that
picked
pick.
too fast. They weren't expecting them to only use 15 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, I know what the pick is, and I wouldn't have picked them, but
Okay, do you already have it? Go ahead, let
You
it out,
tell me
Dan.
they didn't pick fucking Jordan Tyson.
it's Avril Reese.
Arbel Reese. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Let's
okay.
They
talk
passed
about it.
on
Let's talk about that.
Downs. He's a,
Well,
he's a freak athlete, but
Dan, I
Here's
told
another
you this.
position.
I thought Arbel Reese was higher on the board. I think Caleb Downs is slipping because the
if he
safety
slips to
position.
10, I mean, crazy.
Now,
That
don't be
means-
surprised if Dallas doesn't move here. Dallas should move up here to get this spot because you're only moving up
Well, that
6
makes
5
sense.
spots.
A player like Downs is a player you would move up for.
Yes, I agree
Maybe.
with that. I agree with that 100%. I think a lot of teams are going to move up for a safety here. If
The
they want
Browns
Sonny
would go and
Styles,
take him.
Breaking news. The Browns are trading the 6th pick to the Kansas City Chiefs.
wow,
Hmm?
wow,
Who they gotta
wow,
take?
wow.
Hey, Dan, how do you feel about Tibbs now? Do you think he's gone?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly in the
Because,
draft.
and this is just Giants news talking, about 6 teams have called over the last 2 months for Kayvon Thibodeau.
And if they can get more assets, and for him, and if because obviously Reese is going to be the guy on the edge, and Card will be on the other side. There's no way Thibodeau's starting over Reese.
No.
he's not.
No.
Not with
That's
that
my
contract.
guess. Maybe that's their plan. Really like.
I
I think
wouldn't mind
Caleb Downs is
a third.
really
If
good
we can get a
player.
third for him, I'd be really pleased.
Hey, did the Giants trade back yet?
Shut up, old man.
I got your old man.
I just hate how the broadcast is so behind.
Yep. All right, so the Chiefs are on the clock now, correct?
Yeah, they're on the
Yes.
clock.
Man, that's pretty wild right there.
They can take Styles
Is
or
it-
Downs.
They need somebody that can get to the quarterback.
So it's Styles then. If that's what they need.
Now, I'm curious what they gave up. Did anybody see what they gave up yet or no?
Probably not much. They moved 3 spots.
3 spots. So the 9th spot was given up there. Okay, so 3 spots,
The
not
Browns
bad.
are
I mean,
9 now.
maybe it's a second round pick, swap picks, and plus maybe a second round here.
Maybe.
Maybe this is
What-
where they go take. They could take Mansour Delane just because I seen his name being put together with Kansas City.
Oh, you
on
still
the-
got
Wait.
Delaney
Didn't,
there.
didn't Kansas City just lose their cornerback as well? Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
They lost all
LA.
of their cornerbacks.
Okay,
they're
so
taking
maybe
Caleb
Mansour,
Downs.
maybe Mansour here is in play, or a Caleb Downs in safety position. Maybe they wanted to make the move. They fell. They went to get him.
Arvell Reese is heading to New York City.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Arvell
It's not
Reese
a-
is very
That's a
It's
sad.
not a
pick.
bad pick. He just wasn't a great edge rusher, but he's extremely athletic.
No, it's a
I'd
smart
rather
pick.
play him at linebacker.
That's a good pick.
Then
That's a good
edge.
pick for the Giants. That's a
Yep,
real
yep.
It's a
good
good pick. I think
It's a
I'm
solid
not,
pick.
I'm not
Solid
upset
pick.
about it at all.
They don't need him to be an edge rusher because they got edge rushers already. Brian Byrne and Carter. And
I think he's more of
and-
an inside linebacker.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ev and Dan, we talked about this. Okay, you lost your defensive tackle here. He's gone. Sexy Dexy's gone. I mean, when do you go out and replace him in this draft?
Second
You go out and hit
round.
him. You go out and hit him in 12 or 10.
No,
No, you go to
No.
second, third round because
no, there's
like I
too
said,
much talent up in the top 10
Okay.
to pick another player. Second round, they would pick a tackle.
Okay.
Like Lee Hunter from
Lee Hunter,
Texas
A&M.
Tech.
Okay.
I'll take a second, my bad.
and
All right. So just
the earliest
recap
I
the
see-
draft. Go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead.
The earliest I seen the
Oh.
defensive tackle is like in the 20s because there's not a great defensive tackle in this
Trade
draft.
alert.
Oh, here we go.
But-
Another.
but
Okay.
all-
this
but
is-
also
this is
Browns are
having
trading
Chiefs.
their pick to
Having
Kansas City.
Thibodeau, Reese, and
Yep.
Carter and Burns is ridiculous.
So let's recap the
Would be
draft first.
ridiculous.
Raiders take Mendoza, Jets take Bailey, Cardinals take Love, the Titans take Carnell Tate, Giants take Arbel Reese, Chiefs on the clock here. Steve, where do you think they go here, real quick?
Well, I was going to say that the Browns were going to go offensive line, but they traded back about 3 spots.
Yeah.
So I bet the Chiefs. I bet the
Steve
Chiefs,
does fucking
Chiefs are going to go
hammer.
with Downs.
The Browns
Sounds
get
okay.
974 and 148.
He's too good of a player.
974.
To
Okay,
not
974. 74 is a third round, though.
Yeah, and
And the
148.
Chiefs pick is in.
Okay. I'm
They
going to go
wasted their
defense here.
time.
I think they go either Mansour. You know what? I'm going to go Mansour Delane here out of LSU.
Because of they lost both of their starting
Yeah,
cornerbacks.
you lose both in quarters back
Could
there.
be
You got to
Delaney,
go with the
too.
top. You got to go. Yeah, I think it's Delaney here out of LSU.
I'd be shocked if Downs
mean, like-
fell all the way to
and-
top.
But then I guess
Two
the question is like, do you not think that Delaney wouldn't fall to 9?
Well, I mean,
No.
I've seen it projected at 5. Honestly, Steve, I've
Yeah,
seen it go up that
he's-
high.
He should
It's
go.
more about how the
he's-
board's falling right now. Because
Yeah.
we thought it's really where it's at. Because I didn't think Reese would be at 5.
I mean, you got to think that. I mean, let's play the game, right? Delane is not going to go to the Commanders. He's probably not going to go to the Saints. So it's very realistically that he would have fell to them at number 9.
Right.
Could go to us. For all I know.
If the Giants do not trade Thibs, I can see the Giants moving Reese to inside linebacker.
I mean, he was a better tackler inside than Sonny Styles. That's the one place Styles was really weak at Ohio State, was him meeting those gaps with a running back.
I'd like to pick. I just want Caleb Downs,
He's still on the board.
He's still on
You
the
gotta
board.
remember,
but he's still there. So
You're still in real estate. I mean, think about it. Do the Commanders need a safety, Steve?
I think they're more pressing needs, as much as they do need a safety, they pretty much need another edge or a linebacker. Really,
Okay.
the
Styles
talk
is
is
there.
that Bobby Wagner is not coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they did sign the one guy in free agency, and they got Luvu coming back, but you still need somebody else that's going to be speedy and able to make the coverage.
Right.
Plus, we still need a good edge guy. So
Could they use a younger receiver too, Steve?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I think the best available is Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State right now. I think I think he might be a reach right now. He's a reach at 7. I thought he would possibly go from like probably 12 to 15 range at the best.
Yeah, but that was before his hamstring problems came out. He was like 7 or 12. Now I think Mekhi Lemon has jumped him for the second wide receiver.
Okay. Yeah, Mekhi Lemon.
There's the
okay. So the Browns will get the 9th overall, the 3rd round pick, and a 5th
actually
from the Chiefs.
That's not
okay.
That's a pretty good haul for Cleveland.
I mean, you only moved up what 3 spots? 3 spots. That's not bad. You gave up a third. You gave up a third and a 4th round pick. Not bad at all. You flipped 3rd and 4th. That's not bad at all.
A 3rd for this year.
Yeah,
too.
this year. Yeah, this year. Yeah.
A 3rd and a 5th for this year. Yep.
Okay.
So that's a good player in the 3rd. Possibly.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can get a depth player. Yeah, you can get a depth player in the 3rd round.
All right, here comes old Roger
Delaney.
All right, so we got Caleb Downs, we got Sonny Styles, pretty much, right? That's what consensus is, right? I'm going Sonny Styles here.
All right.
There he is, Eddie. Mansour Delane. Wow. Okay, are we puzzled about this? I mean, it makes sense though, right? It makes sense.
Not at all.
Makes sense.
It's probably the best corner in the whole draft.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, I know you're happy, Eddie. I know you're happy, brother.
I'm going to bed, okay?
Kansas City can have the next Morris Claiborne.
In the utensil drawer.
Wow. I'll tell you what, even though it's 8 minutes, I love it. The Commander's pick is already in.
Sonny Styles. They're going to pick Sonny Styles. That's my guess.
Where that was?
Commanders.
I don't know where it's at.
The Downs is dropping.
You can let him in.
I mean, and neither of the two big.
Hey, everybody, real quick. I got my first round draft pick. I want you guys to meet my girlfriend real quick. This is Christina. That's Eddie. That's Evan. That's Dan. That's Steve. That's Mike. And that's Pat.
Hello.
They said get out.
No. I think he said it.
But for us at 10, we're going to have a pick of a guard.
Paul.
Yes, sir.
Cornerback. Maybe.
I got a question.
Downs will be there.
I hopefully have an answer, Mike.
You got the Rams sitting at 13. You see them taking a jump up and grabbing somebody?
Who would they need? I mean, okay, what's going on with Puka this year? He's in a lot of trouble, right? Well, they're not going to get rid of him. They're not going to get rid of him. But
him and Devontae are both on the last year of their contracts.
Yeah, but they're going to sign, Eddie. You know, they keep their players. But here's the thing, Mike. That's a good question because the Rams are one piece away from the next level. We know that Super Bowl or bust. What do they need if they move up? Like if they move up now, they don't. You think about it, the Rams really never had a first round pick in how many years? 5 straight years, right? And look where they are.
6.
Yeah, look where they are. I mean, if they move up to make a jump here, they can give up the farm and still be legit for the next 4 or 5 years. But how long is Stafford going to play? I mean, there's no quarterback to move up. There's no quarterback for them to move up to get though. Who do they get though if they move up?
They still got Garoppolo.
Oh, shut up! Who said that? Was it you, Steve?
Yes.
Oh
the
my
best player
God.
on the board is Caleb Downs.
The tight end from Oregon. That's who
I would trade for if anyone.
Yeah, Sadiq.
Ooh. That would be kind of crazy. Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
You hook him up with the other two tight ends out there in LA. Holy shit.
Okay. That's actually a smart pick. I mean,
and it would make the Eagles sad.
No, it wouldn't, because I don't think we had a chance of getting him. I'm telling you, I think they're going after the kid Freeling. the offensive tackle from Georgia. That's what I think we're going to get.
Okay.
Either that or the Eagles are going to trade out of the first round. I think they're going to if they don't see somebody they like there, they're going to trade back and try to acquire more picks.
Okay.
How about Proctor?
I like
the best
Proctor.
left tackle.
Yeah, but he's a little bit of a project, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't know whose background that is, but holy cow!
But Proctor can sit behind your stud left tackle, your Superman left tackle for a year or two.
Maurice checks in. This is interesting draft order with the running back being taken early. A bunch of teams are going defense first round. I want to see some offensive linemen going in around the 10s. I think there are about Fano, the guy from Penn State. There's a couple out there. It's kind of surprising because usually you see a lot of them.
Miami.
Yeah.
Caleb Downs is still there.
Yeah.
Wow. This is getting interesting. This is getting interesting where we're at right now.
Yeah, Tate was the surprise pick.
Yeah, Downs is a safety, right?
Yes.
He's a safety, but he can play everywhere.
Yeah, he plays in the box. He can play on the island zone. He can play he can play linebacker.
I wonder if he's still there by like 13.
No, he's down, if he's there with 12, Dallas is jumping right there. That's Dallas.
If he's there at 10, we might take him. The Browns might take him.
Yeah.
I can see that as a big possibility.
And the league welcomed its newest member to the
So, Steve, what's going on here? I mean, the Commanders here. What's going on, brother?
I'm going to say they're going to go with Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
I mean, you combine him with Lubu. I think that's a solid 1-2 punch, correct? Because, like you said, Wagner's, he's playing with Fountain of Youth here, but I don't know if he can drink that bottle again.
As much as I would love to see them grab a wide receiver to help out our kind of aging core.
Yeah.
I think the more pressing need is going to be defense.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Sonny Styles.
Great pick, Steve. Great pick.
That's a real good pick. Yeah.
That is. That's smart. That's smart right there. Yep. That's smart.
Hey, Steve,
Let's see if the Saints and the Browns are decided.
Steve, do you think if Tate was still there, do you think that could have been a possible pick?
I do. I mean, I definitely give it some credit because, I mean, look, Terry's not getting any younger by any stretch of the imagination. I think he's been in the league like 7-8 years now.
And Samuel's been a disappointment.
Yeah, and we have a bunch of guys that, are kind of moving around back and forth. They played for us, left, came back. A couple young guys, but, they got some promise, but they're not quite, solid number twos or even number ones, between Jalen Wayne and McCaffrey. But, those guys are good slot guys. But I think we can't go wrong with Styles on defense. So
I agree. I like the pick. I like it's a solid pick for me. Solid pick here. Now with the Saints on the clock here, I mean, second year Kellen Moore coming in there. They've lost a lot of players. They don't have an identity here. Where did the Saints go?
Jordan Tyson could be in play here,
even with the injuries.
Yeah, him or a receiver or the tight end for Morgan could be here too.
Yeah, but their offensive line. I mean, Kamara couldn't run the ball. Nobody could run the ball with the Saints last year.
This is where the Cowboys should make a trade up, right here.
This is where I think Caleb Downs could come into play with Dallas. I mean, if really you think about it, Chiefs still might need a safety. They got their corner. If they go get a safety, the Giants definitely want Caleb Downs, number one. The Dolphins, we don't know what they're doing. This is where the Cowboys do make a play, right here at 8, right here. If they want their guy.
If I'm the Cowboys, I would offer the 12. I would offer next year's 2nd round pick, and I would offer this year's 4th round pick.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. You look at this. The Chiefs moved up 3 spots, gave a 3rd round pick, swapped 3 spots, gave up a 3rd round pick. Dallas has 2 3rd round picks. Why not do the same thing the Chiefs did here? Swap picks. You're only moving down 3 spots again. You give up a 3rd round pick. You still gain the player that you want, and all you lose is a 3rd round pick. Let's just do it. I'll go for it.
Especially if the Saints are looking at an offensive lineman where they would have their choice of offensive lineman at 12.
Agree.
Browns are going defense for sure.
Yep. Guys, Steve will be back a little bit later. He's a firefighter down there. He just got a call, to save some lives out there. So, Steve, stay safe. We'll have you back whenever you get back, brother. Stay safe.
Ah.
Yep. All right. So where are we going? Where are we going with the Saints here? Are they still picking? Did they trade? What's going on?
I know the pick, but I'm not saying nothing yet.
Well, go ahead. Throw it out there. Go ahead and throw it out there. Real quick before you do. Okay, let's go around the room. Eddie, Jordan, what? Wow. Okay.
I think so. I think.
I threw that. That was the name I threw out.
You did. That's wow. That's interesting. That is
interesting. Another chat that flashed across the screen, but if I'm wrong,
Tyler Show gets a weapon. Okay, Tyler. What is his name? Tyler Show or Tyler Shoe?
Tyler Shuck. It's Shuck.
Okay, how the hell do you get Shuck out of that?
Do they need another weapon?
Well, hell, I think they need everything, honestly.
Olave's been on the trade block for the last 3 years. They just won't trade him.
And
that's
Olave,
crazy. Yeah.
And Chris Olave cannot stay healthy. He has the thing called lots of concussions.
Yeah,
Tyson wouldn't be a bad pick because to build around a quarterback, but I think they have so many needs.
They want a first-round pick.
You take the best player.
It's not worth that.
Shoot, I think Chris Olave might be the one person that has had more concussions than my buddy Slay there. That would explain why he's such an Eagles homer.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
My dad's a lot of things. He's not a homer. I'll give him that.
Yep.
He ain't a homer.
I don't know, man. Listen, I want to see the Cowboys move up, man. It's been years since they've done something in the draft. You know, I want to see them try to move up and get something. You know what I mean? Like I want you guys being
like
excited
2 or 3 times.
Oh, no.
I want to see. I want to see you guys get excited. I'm tired of seeing Paul break furniture.
Hey, well, listen. According to Eddie, I'm not going to break it because Delaney's already gone off the board. That was my 12th pick last night when we did the show.
But there's still one more name. There's still one name out there that would make me break my computer if Dallas takes him.
Well, that's my 20th pick, Eddie.
That's the sissy safety from Oregon.
That's my 20th pick, Eddie.
Sissy boy.
Hey, leave my boy, leave my Thielen alone. Leave him alone.
He's
man.
He's a sissy just like John Lynch.
All right, so the Saints here. Where are we going, real quick? Where are we going with the Saints, real quick?
I think they're going that offensive lineman out of Miami.
I think it's Tyson.
Okay. Tyson, okay. Ed, where are you going, real quick?
I think.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Spencer Fano right here. Pat, you got an opinion?
I want to go. I think they're going to go pass rusher. They need everything.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So Reese is gone. Styles is gone.
I'm trying to think who the best pass rusher is.
Jeez, Delaney's gone. Maybe a Ruben Bain here. Maybe, what about Ruben Bain? Bain?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bain.
Ruben Bain, possibly. Okay. I mean, he's a franchise rusher. Okay.
Yeah, but those short arms got a lot of people scared.
Okay. I mean, offensive linemen's on play here.
But Ruben Bain has a motor, so I'm not as scared of his short arms because he has a motor.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if they go Maga out of Miami. Maybe they go Spencer Fano. Hell, maybe they shock the world and maybe they go Caden Proctor out of Bama. Who knows? Curious to see now. Let us know when the pick is in, Dan.
The pick's been in for a little bit.
Okay, we still didn't get it yet. We don't know who it is.
I think it's a wide receiver. I think it's Tyson. Like legit.
Wow. I mean, to me, with the rumors going around, I would probably take Malachi Lemon. This kid doesn't drop a thing out there. I mean, he has
Malachi
hands.
Lemon's good too.
Yeah, I would go him. I mean, he's one player in USC that played ball. I would probably go him.
He got to wait for the commercials.
Lemon made that quarterback USC look a lot better than what he really is.
No, agree. I mean, he caught everything. You know, high balls, low balls. You know, and even when the ball wasn't in stride, he caught everything. I mean, he looked good. He was a one-man show. I like him.
Got Fano, Noah, Tyson, Downs is there, Lemon.
I can see the Browns trading down again when they get their when it's their time, because the Browns need a receiver. I think the Browns are going receiver and offensive line in the first with their picks in the first round.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see who they pick here. I don't know who they're going to pick here.
I saw it. Like I said, I saw it flash across, but I think it's Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see the Giants going off in the line with their next pick.
Who?
At 10, I can see the Giants taking an offensive lineman.
I think there's still players out there. I don't think they go offensive line here. You want to go out and get weapons and defensive weapons too. I don't see him going offensive line here.
Best player is probably Caleb Downs.
The best player right now is Caleb Downs on the board, or Ruben Bain to me. If you need that defensive
edge rusher. Ruben Bain's still there.
Yeah, if you need an edge rusher, you're going Bain. If you want an offensive tackle, you're going, either Spencer Fano, or if you want an offensive weapon or defensive weapon, you go Caleb Downs too.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get the kid Bain too, because you got. Oh no, they took Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson.
Okay, okay, wide receiver. Okay.
I can't believe he was still that high on the draft board.
Yep.
He set up.
The other pick should be in by now. The Browns pick should be in by now.
No, they're on the clock. Yeah, they are, because the Giants are on the clock.
Because it took so long for them to.
Yeah.
To pick.
I think that's what they're doing. A lot of times they're going to commercial break just to get the timing in there. That's what I think they're doing. This way, it doesn't seem like 8 minutes. What's up?
Hey, Paul. If Lemon was 6 foot or taller instead of being 5'10", do you think he might have been the first receiver off the board? Because he definitely has the best hands, I think, out of the receivers in this draft.
I mean, you look at Ohio State. You look at the wide receivers coming out of Ohio State. Harrison,
factory.
Dan, we talked about this earlier on the phone. I said the wide receiver, your wide receiver university right now, Ohio State. Then arguably next year, possibly could be the first pick in the NFL draft is Jeremiah Smith, the wide receiver from Ohio State again.
Definitely could be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be him next year, but it doesn't surprise me. Tyson doesn't surprise me.
Get Downs and Reese.
That's what I think. This is where I think right here. Okay, who's on the clock now? It's the
Giants.
Chiefs on the clock. The Giants. No.
We are.
No, isn't it the Browns? No, the Browns are on the clock.
No,
the Browns were on the clock.
Their pick's in.
Okay.
They're just waiting to say it. But yeah, announce it. But the Giants are on the clock.
See, their pick is in. See, this is where I thought Dallas would jump up and get Caleb Downs. Honestly, the Chiefs, the Browns were there.
Who the Browns took, so I can't guess. Caleb Downs could go right here to the Browns.
I'm gonna cry.
I hope not.
It's Drew Allard.
Drew Allard. Oh God.
I don't think he'd be a bad pick late.
If Caleb Downs goes either at 9 or 10, I'm going to Dallas needs to trade down because there's nobody worse taking at 12.
Well, you know what? They do need an edge rusher. Maybe Ruben Bain.
No.
Bain should fall. Yep.
Oh, Bain's good for everybody else, but he's not good.
We can get. I like that kid Zion. I forget his last name.
Tyson.
Late in the second. Late. I'd rather have Messidor at 20 than Bain at 12.
Looks like the Browns are taking Spencer Fanu out of Utah.
Okay.
That was a good. That's a good
sign. Thibodeau is not getting traded. By the way,
they say that now.
No, but
they don't trade during the draft. They're not trading them.
Hey, Danny, I think that means that your Reese is going to be moved to inside linebacker.
I think he's going to be an inside linebacker. I don't think he's going to be our edge guy.
So
we have Burns and Carter as their edge guys.
And you still can use Thib because Carter can play on the defensive end and Thibs can play one of the outside linebacker spots.
And you can have a rotation with all four of them. Reese can play multiple positions, so he just doesn't have an actual position.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I thought he was the better tackler out of him and Styles. Or I'm sorry, him and Sonny Styles.
I like Reese. Reese is a phenomenal athlete.
He was a better tackler in the pylon, but
he's got more size.
Dan, how much say does John Harbaugh have right now?
How much what?
How much say does Harbaugh have right now?
A lot, I'm going to say.
Everything. He owns the draft room.
That Dex trade, that was Harbaugh, I think. Yeah, I think a lot. A lot.
Dex's agent wouldn't let him meet with he wouldn't let him meet with Harbaugh at all.
And that's ridiculous.
I'm hearing it's Francis Mallowall out of Miami.
That's someone I've heard also. That'd be a real good pick. They don't have a guard.
Okay.
And he'd play right away.
Yeah. Nope. Do you think the kid from Miami? Do you think he's going to move inside? Because I think he's a little slow.
He'll play guard for us.
Okay.
If they take him.
You don't think they need like an interior offensive line or wide out too?
Yeah, Maganoa is a guard.
Yeah, Maganoa looks like he's going to the Giants, man. From what I'm seeing on Twitter, they're all saying he's going there.
Okay. I know who I can't pronounce his last name. He reminds me of Becton in college a little bit. They both needed to. Becton should have been moved inside in his rookie year. That's where the Jets screwed up.
I just hope that it's another.
Fano went to the Browns.
Another Miami guard or offensive lineman don't screw us like Eric Flowers.
Big Daddy Shaw checks in. He said J.C. Horn will smoke him twice a year, referring to the wide receiver pick there. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you, Big Daddy Show.
That's another
that's my friend. That's my friend Jason. Hey, Jason. He's a big Carolina fan.
I can see J.C. Horn.
Yeah,
all right, so Giants here. If it is Francis Mago out of Miami, are we okay
great
with
pick
that?
if it is.
That's a really good pick.
You can never complain about building up the trenches.
That is true.
The Miami Dolphins are on the clock.
I can see Miami taking Bain because they need an edge rusher, and he did play at Miami.
He'll never leave the Hard Rock Cafe.
Be there for you, Paul.
What's that?
Caleb Downs still there.
Hey, this could be Christmas here real quick, guys. I mean, for me, it could be Christmas here. Caleb Downs, he was on my draft board, of course. Eddie and I did the show last night. Of course, I wanted Caleb Downs or Sonny Styles, but
Dallas.
Hey, Caleb Downs could be in play here, Eddie.
Paul, I'm nervous as hell.
You think you're nervous? I hope my computer table's built pretty good.
The Dallas Cowboys Drew Allard, Penn State.
Shut up! Evan, Slay, you're not going to have a son. You're about to have one less son.
That's all right. I got two beautiful grandsons. I'm good.
I hope you make them both Eagles fans.
Hey, Eddie, real quick. I'm looking at the Dallas Cowboy draft thing, right? Their live draft thing in their room. And people are commenting back and forth in the war room, right? One guy just put on there. He's like, well, Christmas is coming. Guess what? We're moving up to get Ty Simpson.
Yo, you know what's funny? Now I just heard another conflicting report here. It says the Giants are trying to select Malachi Lemon, your wide receiver, USC.
I mean,
Miami needs a receiver because they
don't
have
Giants,
Tyreek Hill.
Eddie. The Giants
took the Miami kid.
Yeah, they took.
All right.
Yep. So that's a real good pick.
Yep.
Still concerned about our center.
Man, Slay, you didn't teach your son very good manners, did you?
Why?
Yeah, him saying that about Ty Simpson, but screw him.
There's a lot of Giants fans that don't like the pick. They want it Downs. A lot of people want to Caleb Downs.
But you need to protect Jackson Dart.
You have to. You have no choice.
Well, listen, here's the thing. Whoever says
and you want to
that,
run
guess
the ball.
What? Well, here's the thing. Whoever says that, I'll tell you what. You just got the
Good
best
pick.
offensive lineman in the draft right now. You got a hell of a defense player and honestly a 1A, 1B offensive lineman. So there's nothing wrong with that pick. Nothing wrong with that pick.
A+ draft.
Exactly. So far, you're at A+ to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Giants did very well so far.
Yep. So the Dolphins, what do we do? Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
The Dolphins, I think they're going to go. Their needs are wide receiver, cornerback, edge, offensive tackle, and safety. That's their needs. I strongly think here this is a case where Malachi Lemon could go.
Oh yeah.
You know what? That makes sense
Cowboys
because Tyreek Hill's out for he's basically done for his career. So I think that
the Cowboys traded out to 11. The Cowboys are at 11.
No
yes,
shit.
They are. They traded up to 11.
Okay, what did they give
Caleb
up?
Downs.
Okay, what did they give up? Because they don't have a second. It had to be a third, right?
Yeah, third.
Okay, so you switch with the Dolphins and you switch spots, one spot. To me, this is a third round pick. Is what you gave
Caleb
up.
Downs.
It has to be.
Has to be.
Caleb Downs. That's what it's looking like.
There, come on, let's go. Let's call this.
Caleb Downs falls that far, you have to take him.
Yes, you have to. Arguably, one of the top 3 players in the draft in his position, in the entire draft. Hell yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the Giants felt they had to be better front 7.
If that's the pick, you're going to see me cry in happiness.
Well, you might want to start tearing up, Eddie. Go grab your Kleenex because I just saw 2 reports that saying that they're taking Caleb Downs. So
yep. Yeah. Well, now it's a real good pick, real good guard.
Giants so far, I think
real
the Giants
good player.
I think Giants have had a really good draft so far.
Agree.
I just really wanted Downs, but I get the pick by Reese. All 3 of them are good. Styles, Downs, and him.
Yeah.
I do like that Giants hat though. That draft hat, I like that.
Yeah. All their draft hats have been nice. I want to see the Eagles one.
The silver.
Yeah.
I like his jacket.
So is it official? Did Dallas take Caleb Downs? Is it official?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, that's the reports we have, Paul.
I think that's who it's going to be.
All right.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm keeping up with Twitter because usually, they'll tweet it out.
Yeah, I'm staying off Twitter, Mike. That's why I'm saying I'm
I was on Twitter before. They weren't announcing the 10th pick.
Miami's getting
the commercial.
Miami's getting the 12th pick, the 177th, and the 180th pick. So we didn't even have to give up a third rounder.
Okay, that's a 4th round and a 5th round. Okay, that's perfect.
Swapping.
One spot, swap picks.
No, 5th rounders. 177 and 177, 180.
Okay, 32 times that. Okay, that's a 5th. Okay, I'm cool with that. One spot, that's worth it. Jerry finally
did more than that. You would have had to trade your 3rd rounder.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Spots.
I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I don't even care who. Now I want to curious. It better be Caleb Downs. I'll tell you that. It better be Caleb Downs.
Tyson
by far.
Shut up, Evan. Evan, you know what? You know what, Evan? After that bullshit, goodbye. Goodbye.
I know Paul will be pissed if it's not Downs.
Listen, I can't break another table live. Okay, I can't do that. That ain't gonna happen this year.
Yeah, your new girlfriend will kick your ass.
She probably would. Yes.
I hope Abdul Carter becomes the next Courtney Brown, a complete bust.
I just want to know one thing: why are Pittsburgh fans chanting "F the Flyers" at their draft? Be happy, pick your friggin' next player.
They're getting swept.
And worry about the Ice Pigeons tomorrow or Saturday after we sweep them.
I agree with the fans. F the Flyers.
Shut up, Eddie. You live in Arizona. You don't even have a hockey team. You throw on a pair of ice skates and go sink in the sand.
Team USA is my hockey team.
Oh, Team USA. That's everybody's hockey team.
Suck it, Canada.
No, my team is the Johnstown Tomahawks. That's right.
Oh, they ain't got the Chiefs no more? The Johnstown Chiefs?
No, they're the Tomahawks now.
Paul likes the Hershey Highways.
Oh my God! Oh, good Lord!
Wait, what the hell? Who the hell said that? What the hell was that?
What did I walk into?
I don't know, but all I heard was that you like the Hershey Highways, and Pat came back holding his head.
Oh Lord! Well, guys, this is Out of the Box. Like I said, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen live on Out of the Box. So there you go. That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Right now, Paul, I'm still seeing Downs.
What are we on? Commercial break or something?
Yeah. They got to pay. They got to pay their $1 million spots for this draft.
They do. Well, you know what? How about we pay some ads out there? Mike, where can they find you at real quick, brother?
Man, they can find me over at It's a Wrap Sports. I cover everything over there between the Phillies, Flyers. I host a Penn State show. I host a betting show with some guy named Paul, who's really good. We do a betting show come football season.
Huh.
So, yeah, you can find me over at It's a Wrap Sports.
There we go. Real quick, we got time. Pat, once again, where are you at?
Stream Punk Entertainment Sports. So you catch me over there with those guys. Also Devrose Sports. You catch me every Sunday morning at 9 a.m., 4 a.m. on Wednesdays, and Friday night at midnight.
All right. And Eddie, real quick, since you're so hyper over there with this pick, hopefully, where can they find you at?
I don't really have an X account, so.
Okay, well, Eddie, what the hell is this about? What the hell is this about?
Oh wait, I forgot that I had it. It's been so long since I looked at it. Wildcat, I think it's. I mean, I usually don't go on X very often, so. Oh, at Wildcat Eddie with a dash between Wildcat and Eddie.
Okay, there we go.
All right, guys, you Cowboy fans, your picks in. Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs is officially a Cowboy.
There we go. Caleb Downs, welcome to Dallas. Welcome to Dallas, Caleb Downs.
Thank
far,
hey, Paul, you didn't ask where you can find me at.
You're down there somewhere in Swampland, I heard, brother.
Yeah, well, every Friday and Saturday night, you can see me at the local gentleman's club, Thunder Down Under. Just ask for me. I do take tips.
Thunder Down Under.
Brother,
I got it. That was pretty good.
Brother, my question to you is how much a weekend you making tips, bro?
More than you would think. They love the big men. I do come with a crawfish boil.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you did not. Oh my God. No, you didn't. Oh man. Hello. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Here we go.
See what happens. See what happens when you get two Lauras in the same chat.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know who organized this crap, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we get double the ugliness.
Hey, hold on. You ain't ducking no mirrors your damn self there, Eddie.
I mean, he can look at the mirror and the window at the same time.
Yeah, no. So far, the NFC East has had a really good draft.
Yeah,
they really have.
Yes, I get that.
And here's the thing: like, you guys get another pick before we do. So
exactly, yeah.
I'm really serious, Paul. I really do. I believe that if Proctor's going out of there or Freeling out of Georgia, if both of those guys are going, I think Howie trades back.
I think you might, Mike. I mean, you get down to the board where your guys are at. If he doesn't see something he wants, he gains assets here.
Yeah, I think he does, because you got the AJ Brown trade looming.
Yeah,
that's looking more and more like a reality.
Yeah.
I don't like the people who they've picked up to like try to get, I guess, cover him. I'm not sold on Elijah Moore. Hollywood Brown's always hurt. It's you're looking at it. You're kind of scratching your head, going, dude. Like, I don't care what he wants. Like, after a while. But again, too, you don't know what this new offense, too, if he's a fit for this new offense.
Agree.
I do, Slay. I do like the pickup of Wicks. He has a lot of potential. If he can learn how to hold on to the damn ball, that's about. If he can hold on to the ball, then I think he can be a real. If they do trade AJ, I think Wicks could be a pretty decent number.
Yeah, I mean, listen. How about the Packers, man? Like, their core took a beating, really, kind of in free agency. They lost Dobbs to New England. Now then they trade Wicks to the Eagles. I mean, like, they're running out of like kind of real estate up there where they had a nice, I thought, nice wide receiver room up there in Green Bay, and now it's.
I think I think they needed to open up a couple of spots for the rookies that they drafted last year, Golden and Savion Williams.
I like Savion Williams. Yeah. I like Savion Williams. I think Golden, man. I think he kind of hit the rookie wall last year, and they never really got him going.
Yep. Joe Sullivan checks in. You can check him out every Monday night on Sully Scoring Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. Division just got much better. Yikes. And he also says, I'll probably hop on with you later. Eagles are rumored up to move up to the 15-16 range. Mike, if that happens, who are you looking at?
It's probably got to be Kenyon Sadiq. If they're moving up 15-16, they're going after Kenyon Sadiq, which believe it or not, like he's been rumored to really kind of come to the Eagles since this whole draft process started, because a lot of people thought he would be around that 23rd pick, and then his stock has rised. And you know how he's not scared to go get people.
No,
like I said,
exactly.
I did see in like the first mocks that came out that the Eagles were projected to get him. Like he was even on a move up. It was either him or LA were the biggest ones.
Right.
And that's the only thing that scares me, because the Rams are actually on the clock.
Well, who did the Dolphins take? Who did the Dolphins take?
Oh, they took Caden Proctor.
They
Alabama.
They take the offensive tackle. Okay.
Over
okay.
Freely?
Wow.
What?
Wow, I'm surprised about that.
I could see the Rams taking
Sadiq
or Lemon.
Yeah.
Nah, I think Lemon's going to Baltimore. They don't need another wide receiver.
The Rams already did their pick.
I think Devontae's gone after this year. He's on the last year of his contract, and he's getting old. Paul, can I change my my favorite draft pick to this year's first round?
Too late. Nope. You can't change anything, Eddie. Sorry.
The Rams pick is in. The Raiders.
Where are we going? Where are we going? I think, to me, right now, I think they go Rams. They don't have a running. They don't need a running back. They can't take a quarterback, Ty Simpson here. I think it's defense here. I think Ruben Bain comes into play.
Ruben Bain. I would to go along that offensive, or to go along that defensive line with him. Curse.
They're going to need another rusher.
That's going to be. I think that would be good.
Yeah, I don't think they go offense here. I think they have enough weapons because they can score against any team out there. We've seen it. So I think you build a defense, and Ruben Bain is dropping. That's a top 6 player on a lot of boards.
The short arms, I think, that has legitimately scared teams away. I think at least picking him too early.
We're going to see here. We're going to see who they take.
I think Devontae Adams is gone after this year, since this is last year and he's getting old. They're not going to overpay for an older receiver.
Yeah, but you know what, Eddie? He's made his money. I think he's going to take that kind of discount to play there, because if you go to another team, you're going to be going to a team that plays with no desire to win it. I mean, they're not going to be in prime position. The Rams are in position. He's going to take a deal to stay with them. He's got the team on offense.
What is Sean McVay known for? Offense. And I don't think there's enough offense, especially passing game.
Yeah, but you can't out there, the Rams, you're playing a good division now. The Seahawks, even though they lost, a Walker, they're in prime position where they're at so far in Super Bowl champs. You got to play defense. You got to stop that. You got to win that division first. You can't outscore them by, scoring 30 points and giving up a lot of points. I think you have to go defense with the Rams here.
No, the Rams fixed their defense this offseason with getting the 2 cornerbacks away from Kansas City. So
okay, well, your back 4 is tight. Then your back 4, but you got to take that front 7, because look what happens when they played Kenneth Walker. Walker's team ran all over him this year, Eddie. Sean Kilrain says, "What's up, guys? I wish went to Tennessee, not a fit in Arizona." I think, Sean, you had to go. You had to go best player available at that point. All right, guys, real quick, I got to throw this damn cat out. He's pissing me off. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Continue. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I got to throw this cat out. Give me a second, guys. I'll be.
Huh. I hope that ain't true. Wow.
Is it Sadiq?
No, I'm seeing a report from Brandog Sports. It says, Adam Wells says, with the 13th pick in the draft, the Los Angeles Rams are selecting Ty Simpson.
Wow. No, there's no way. There's no way. Ty Simpson is not going to be your Matt Stafford of the future.
If the Rams had traded down to like in the 20th, then I could see that. Could have seen that, but there's no way they're taking Ty Simpson at 13.
All right. Well, I just seen 3 different reports. All 3 reports say the Rams are taking Ty Simpson with the 13th pick.
Holy cow. That would be
I think this is a reach here, dude.
It'd be Hall of Fame stupid.
I think
this is reach. This is reach right now. I don't care. Right now, this is a reach. Yeah, if that happens, that's a reach.
Because you know what? Like, not to be funny, they could have traded back with somebody.
Yeah,
probably gathered more picks and still got tied. Probably they could have made a trade with Pittsburgh and moved back.
Mike, real quick. Here, Mike, you're 100% right. Okay, let's think about this. Ravens don't need a quarterback. The Buccaneers don't need a quarterback. The Jets, maybe. Lions, no. Vikings, no. Panthers, no. Cowboys, no.
Oh, the Vikings,
Steelers,
yes. The Vikings.
No, they got Kyler Murray. They're sold on Kyler Murray.
They only signed him to a 1-year contract.
Yeah, but still, they still believe in Kyler Murray going to get him on a 1 year. Plus, they have JJ McCarthy. I don't think they go.
And they got Carson Wentz.
Right. The Steelers, maybe. Okay, it's all up to the Aaron Rodgers show. Who knows? The Chargers know. The Eagles know. The Browns have 35 quarterbacks on the roster still. No.
35.
Hell, if they take him here, this is a complete reach.
This is definitely a reach. Like, if they take him here, man, there's no other way to say that they panicked and reached for him, because they could have traded back with anybody that's going from 13 to 21. They could have traded with anybody, got extra picks, and been in. Like,
if they take Ty Simpson, I'm picking Seattle to run away with the division again.
Well, you think about it, the only team possibly in the first round left over could be the Jets, maybe the Steelers, but there's no other team in the draft this year that's looking at a quarterback. You could have dropped down to prime real estate, 29, and gained more assets by moving back that far, 15 spots, and you could have got somebody's farm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ev said that StreamYard keeps booting him, so he said he's just going to be in chat.
All right, sounds good.
I told him what I said so. But yeah, to me, that's a reach, man. Yeah. That is a reach of beyond reaches for this pick.
That's as big of a reach as the Mike Mamula reach the Eagles did.
Well, we all get mulligans, dude. Like, you took you guys took Morris Claiborne. Shut up.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that one, man.
To be fair, if Howie was the GM, he would never. I don't think Howie was old enough to drive when they made that pick.
Yeah, Mike, I was feeling pretty good up until you said that bullshit, man.
I'm sorry, it wasn't meant for you, but your counterpart over there, so try to rub salt and wounds and stuff.
Hey, listen, if he does that again, if he brings up anything like that, because I can't handle another Morris Claiborne, Mike, check the screen out real quick. I'll do this to Eddie for you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
all right.
He never sounded better.
Hey, I was just naming the most ridiculous reach I have seen in my lifetime.
Oh God, yeah, there's been a ton, dude. Like, and the Eagles fans always get a lot of crap for skipping over Warren Sapp, but there was like 20 other teams that skipped over Warren Sapp too. It wasn't just.
I just remembered the Jets reaching on Kyle Brady.
Kyle Brady was one. How about Kajana Carter? Carter. I'm a Penn State guy. I watched that dude run over everybody until he got to the NFL.
Yep.
Then he
so who did the Rams take? Is it in yet? Are we still? What are we doing?
I don't know. It's still sitting there. Like, they're pitched in, but like they are taking forever to announce this shit. Sorry.
There's another reach the Cowboys made that I'm afraid to name him because Paul might boot me out of the room if I mention the clown's name in here because he is absolutely hated by Paul.
Quincy Carter?
Which guy?
Quincy Carter?
He went to Michigan.
Don't start. I broke my table with this.
Yeah.
Where's Dave at?
That's why I won't.
Thanks, Mike.
That's why I won't name it.
It is Ty Simpson. It is Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson.
Oh, you're being serious. You're being serious, Mike.
1,000% serious. Ty Simpson to the Los Angeles Rams. This was the biggest reach in the NFL draft. This is the biggest reach. The Rams are
stupid.
I don't
pick. Doesn't make sense to me, but
I don't get it at the spot. This doesn't.
Yeah.
They could have got so much more if they
get them later.
Back.
Yeah.
They
Now,
could've-
now I understand why Ty Simpson was more than willing to skip out of a big NIL deal and showed up for the draft. I think he was probably guaranteed this spot.
Oh man, like to me, this is this is the reach of the draft. I don't care. Like if you're looking at all the teams, basically from 13 to 20, 13 to 25. I mean, really 13 all the way down to the end of the basically he had to 13 to 21. From 13 to 21, he could have had his pick. They could have had their pick. They could have dropped back, gathered some more picks for this year's draft, and still got him.
Yep.
He is not he's not a top 13 pick. I'm sorry.
Mike, this is the Ravens. This is where I can see the Ravens taking Sadiq to replace Isaiah Likely.
Yeah.
Lamar likes his tight ends. Mark Andrews is starting to hit that downhill slide a little bit.
Also, Eddie, real quick, the Ravens don't have a true number one. Maybe Malachi can step in here and finally say, okay, Lamar, you have Henry still. Okay, we're going to still build the defense. I know the defense was banged up, 15 games last year totally? Your offense has no question you need to score. Go on and get Malachi Lemon here. Get a proven a guy that has a catch radius of any arms out there. I think Malachi Lemon here, Pete. Or Sadiq.
Yes, Lamar likes his tight ends more than he likes receivers. So
and this could be. I can agree with you here with them doing Sadiq here, only for the simple fact of they lost Isaiah Likely.
Yeah,
that was it.
This is I mean, Ed brings up a good point too. He just messaged me. He said this is because the Giants jumped them last year for Dart. And this is why they reached so far up, because I think they were trying to get Jackson Dart last year, and the Giants end up jumping the Rams and taking Dart last year. So,
but here's the thing, Mike. I understand what you're saying, what Evan's saying there, but Jackson Dart wasn't a reach. This was a complete reach across the continents. This was a reach, big reach. Way big reach.
They could have moved down to 15 just to make sure the Jets didn't take him, but added some draft picks to it.
I mean, okay, are they looking at this? Okay, Alabama, they're not Saban years. This wasn't a product of systems. It wasn't a Mac Jones. It wasn't a situation like that of Bryce Young where they had farm squad players for the NFL at Alabama. Ty Simpson did lead the nation with under turnovers. He played good, but are they saying, okay, you know what? We're not going to be in the position we are this year, sitting at 13. So do we take the chance at a quarterback being the future to learn from Stafford for a year or two? He's got the guidance. He maybe can learn, because next year we're going to be better than where we're at. We're going to be at, possibly a 25 or higher next year.
Do they look at it that way? That would be the only explanation, because I have to give Ty Simpson did not have like your normal Alabama team. He did not have the receivers.
Right. That's what I mean.
He definitely did not have the offensive line or the running backs either.
Oh man,
what?
I think Vega Ione's going to. I think he's going to the Ravens. The kid out of Penn State.
They're going offensive line.
Yes, that's the only thing I've seen so far.
Well, that gives Henry another 100 yards per season on this one. I mean, this guy's a monster.
They lost their center, so they needed to have worked on their offensive line.
This kid's he's a beast. Like
who's Lamar?
Vega Ione from Penn State. Ione, yeah, that kid. He's going to slide in as a guard, but he's got the measurables to really slide out the tackle. So that's a good pickup by Baltimore. I knew he wasn't going to last long, man. I knew he wasn't going to last long. I was like, damn it.
I was kind of
Mike, you're the Penn State guy. Did he play center this year?
No, he played guard. He played guard, and he was nasty. The Bucks pick is in. Jets are back on the clock.
Okay.
Do they take? The Buccaneers, Malachi Lemon, since they lost Mike Evans. and Godwin cannot stay healthy?
Okay, here's an interesting point. Sean brings up something here. That is a possibility because Jimmy Garoppolo is considering retiring, like they said today. Maybe they need a roster spot, best play available for quarterback for the future. Maybe, right?
Yeah, but that's still a reach.
I agree, Mike. It is a reach. I mean, when you can look at real estate from what, like we said,
and
going down
and he wasn't the best player available. He was probably I'd say second or third as far as core. I would have taken a kid from USC. Was it Neuheisel? I would have taken him over Ty Simpson. That kid's
you mean Newsmeyer?
Newsmeyer.
LSU.
Gary Newsmeyer.
Yeah, LSU. Gary Newsmeyer.
I sucked last year.
That was last year, but like the 3 years prior to that, the kid was good, and I feel like he was better than Simpson. Like, I'm sorry.
Mean, Mike, remember last year we talked about this a lot of times. Newsmeyer was a Heisman, like the Heisman candidate that was ranked number 1 coming in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, he was, and to see him now, like, I'm sorry, if you're going to go with somebody who's going to take that, I would have definitely did that. I would have definitely taken. They could have gotten so much more if they would have traded down, and that's what I feel like. This was the reach. That was the reach. Now, as far as the Bucks go, this is where you could see the kid from Florida, Bain. You can see him go. They also need a quarterback. So again, you can see and receiver. You can see Newsmeyer probably go to, and they need a cornerback, and it looks like a linebacker or offensive lineman. So this could be like the run of the offensive lineman right now. And then right now, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's looking really good for the Birds, kind of sitting packed because Sadiq is falling right to them. And I would love to, if he's there at 23, if you're the Eagles, you got to take him. You got to take him.
I think it's time for the Cowboys. Cowboys, do you need a tight end to go along with Ferguson? Ferguson, to me, would be a better goal line tight end.
I like the Michigan tight end. That's his name. Loveland. That's his name.
Just imagine Sadiq.
He's with the Bears.
Colston Loveland was last year's. Remember he went before. He went before Tyler Warren. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Paul, can you imagine Sadiq in the Cowboys offense?
Yeah, but Eddie, that's not a need though. You have Ferguson. You have tight ends. I mean, the problem is the defense. We scored 30 points a game, but we give up 40, Eddie.
Yeah, but sometimes it's worse screwing the Eagles.
Listen, I want wins, Eddie. Okay, I just want wins, brother. That's what I want. Okay,
that's all Eddie's worried about is screwing the Eagles.
I know he is. That's all he wants. He said, "Screw the Eagles." That's all he cares about tonight. He's not. He don't worry about us. He's worried about screwing the Eagles, man. Hell, there's gonna be a rumor that the Eagles wanted Ty Simpson. Eddie's probably gonna jump up ahead of you and take Ty Simpson, man. Just to screw.
I know I know that ain't true because they have Jalen Hurts.
No, I'm just saying, Eddie. The Eagles come. Thank God you're not listening to Mike and his damn, rumors out there because you be jumping all over it. And,
believe it or not, Paul, they were actually speaking about that on the radio today.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, dude, there was all kinds of hypotheticals that were being thrown out there. One was a third, one of our thirds, and a second next year for Crosby, and I was like, what? I was like, they do need help on the edge. I mean, I got some guys that I had listed here that are edge rushers that they can get in later rounds when I was doing my mocks.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you a couple, man. One I really want to look at is the kid, Mikael Kamara from
Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks really, really good, man. I did these ones with trades, too. Like, my one draft that I had Freeling, at 23, 54 was Christian Miller, defensive lineman out of Georgia. So the first two were, and then I had Jennings Dunker out of Oklahoma State for offensive tackle. So like they literally had 3 offensive line, and then I took Max Clare, out of looks like I can't see this what they put up there, but I had a nice one going, all the way going down a nice little draft there. Another one that I did, believe it or not, came out really good. I had them taking Sadiq, then Christian Miller. I had Isaiah World coming out of coming out of Oregon for their picks. And then I had Devin Moore, cornerback, Florida, Zakee Wheatley out of Penn State, Drew Shelton out of Penn State, Bernard Thompson. I threw my man Allard in there at 151, and then John Kennedy, quarterback out of Oregon. My overall draft grade, my mock draft grade was actually an A+ for that draft. And I swear to God, I didn't do no trades in that draft. I just picked them as they came. I think I did one trade. I drafted. I came down like 8 spots or 10 spots or something like that. I traded with the Packers. Okay. And I was like, okay, that sounded good.
I'm watching the draft board right now, and I think it's Ruben Bain Jr. is here that's going.
You know what? I would not be surprised because their top need is edge.
Yeah, I mean, to me, they need edge, corner, and maybe a defensive tackle. I think it's definitely defense.
Ruben Bain went.
Okay, it's Ruben Bain. There we go.
Yeah, Tampa Bay better draft a receiver in the second round because they lost Mike Evans.
Yeah, I get that too.
Want to know who I would like at 20? I would double up on the defensive backfield. Chris Johnson.
Okay, here we go.
21, the Jets are on the clock, and it's, believe it or not, it's like actually lined up with the Jets being on the clock. So they're on the clock.
Yeah, they got 7 minutes here.
Paul, I think it's safe to say that the Dallas Cowboys is not going to take a second safety in the first round.
Yeah, you're right. So my guy Thenian is off the board right now, Eddie.
Do you put Chris Johnson at that spot?
Well, I think you have to go corner here. If you go Jared McCoy, he hasn't played an entire season last year with the ACL.
Chris Johnson.
So I think you're still 5 spots away, Eddie. I mean,
Jets are going to wind up taking a QB.
Who?
The Jets are going to wind up taking a QB.
Well, there's nobody out there this year. There's no quarterback out there that's worth.
I know. They're just, to me,
they're the Jets, I guess.
Can you imagine if they took Newsmeyer?
What if they take Carson back?
They're going to take a QB or an edge.
They take Carson back. Watch them take Carson back.
You know what? That wouldn't surprise me. That would not surprise me with the Jets. As long as they don't take Drew Allard, I'm happy.
Oh my God, Drew Allard. Oh man,
that's where he's going, cousin Drew. That's where cousin Drew's going.
No, Drew Allard's going to go. I'm telling you, I think he's going to go later on, but I think Pittsburgh's going to scoop him up.
Drew Allard would have been a better pick than Simpson, in my opinion.
No. I disagree. I disagree with that one. I disagree.
Yeah, listen, I'm a Penn State guy. I'm a Penn State guy, and I would tell you no on that. But then again, too, like I said, Franklin ruined him. So
you're right.
I'm so mad that he couldn't stick around for another season just to see what he would do under Matt Campbell's offense. Like I would love to see what he would do under that offense, man. Instead of playing for that,
is talented. That's all.
Yeah, he is. He played for a stiff for 4 years.
So
I can
he
tell
plays
you
on Alabama. He probably has much better stats.
I can tell you the 3 quarterbacks I wouldn't even have on my draft board: Drew Aller, Carson Beck, and I said Drew Aller. Who was the other quarterback?
Well, it depends on where they go too. Like the Rams have a great coaching staff, so
he would thrive there. He would
thrive.
there.
He would thrive there. But Simpson
looking at the Jets war
could
room
develop
right
for them.
The Jets war room is live. Staff. I just checked into the Jets war room live of what they're doing. Important. And their board, they're showing the boards of what they're looking at. Now, they're looking at Malachi Lemon, and this is going to surprise you.
Pick Lemon.
They're looking at Jared McCoy right now, too. Are the 2 names on their board that's circled.
Please take McCoy. Please take McCoy.
Yeah, I don't want him. I don't want him dropping to the Dallas Cowboys. Even not a drop, but I don't even want him available for the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, so to me, Malachi Lemon is perfect for the Cowboys. He's 5'11", 192. He can play inside slot anywhere you go. I think he's a perfect thing, but you lost Tolbert this year.
A name I can tell you that I've seen being picked to Dallas at 20 is Malachi Lawrence, Central Florida edge rusher.
Yeah, it's hilarious. A lot of Giant fans are mad that we traded Dexter Lawrence and got Mawanoa. I'm like, that's a great pick.
That's a smart pick, man. That's
a great pick. It's a need.
That's a great trade for the Giants.
It's the right.
Yeah.
That's the right pick at 10.
Yeah.
It was a trade that both. That's a win-win trade for both. Cincinnati has not had a great record drafting, so they rather have a safe player like Dexter Lawrence.
I think it's a good move for the Bengals. They need defense.
Yeah. I mean, you lost Hendrickson, of course you lost him, and you have to go. You had to get a franchise player in the middle there.
Yeah, I'd probably be a little more excited if we had Caleb Downs and Mawanoa, but Mawanoa was a guy.
Wow, dude, Tampa fans are going crazy. Sadiq is going to the Jets. Kenyon Sadiq is going to the Jets.
That's a great pick.
Wow,
that's a great pick for them.
Yeah,
the Lions are on the clock. Matter of fact, their pick is in. The Vikings are on the clock. The draft boards are going crazy.
Detroit's going to go offensive line here.
Tampa Bay is mad as hell that they drafted Ruben Bain. Their draft people are going nuts. They're like worst pick in NFL history. I was like, oh my god,
Bain's a good player.
I know he is.
Sam,
man,
he was just real good.
No, you know what's funny? They were talking about the Eagles trading up to 16 with the Jets to try to get Sadiq. So now this tells me now that they're going to go after Freeling, the offensive lineman, if he's there. If he's not there, look for the Birds to trade back. I'd be real shocked if they went after anybody else.
This is where I can see Freeland going. Detroit needs offensive line help. They can move. Sua probably could be moved to left tackle. Freeland at right tackle.
Okay, so let's talk about the Lions here. Lions, okay, they need an edge rusher. They need basically an edge, a defensive tackle, offensive tackle, corner, run. Maybe. Okay. Here, let me ask you this real quick. Okay, the next best running back in the draft is a Notre Dame product, Jadarian Price. They lost Montgomery. Do they go out and get because they Gibbs? They need that solid backup with the 1-2 punch. Jadarian Price would be perfect here.
No.
I'm gonna say defense.
I know they signed. I know they signed a pretty good second running back this offseason. I just don't remember who.
Oh yeah, they got Edwards. Didn't they get Edwards Hilaire? Or not Edwards Hilaire? The other kid from KC went there. Kid from Rutgers.
No, Isaiah
Pacheco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacheco went.
Okay.
Pacheco went to the. He went to the Lions.
Okay. That's two guys. Well, Pacheco runs hard in the middle. Gibbs is the outside guy, so check that off. So edge rusher, who's the next best available?
No one that's worth it. When there's
let's go offensive tackle. Let's go Monroe Freeling here. Let's go him.
Yep.
Georgia.
No, let's not.
Monroe Freeland.
Let's not
it would make sense for the Lions.
It would. Okay, you got to keep Goff upright, right? So why not?
They definitely don't need a receiver.
No, they don't. They don't need a tight end.
Oh, Dylan Feynman could also be a pick here. For them. Your boy Dylan Feynman.
Hey, he might be available at 20. We might go double safeties here.
No, I think we go edge rusher or a cornerback at 20.
Question for you, Fantasy Football Girl Advice 310. Is this too high for Sadiq? No, he's a generational tight end, I believe. That's my thought. What do you guys think? It's not too high, right? Not too high with Sadiq.
No, he earned his draft status here, man. Yeah. I really do.
I'm surprised he dropped this far because I thought for sure the Rams or the Ravens would have taken him.
I mean, I heard a lot of stuff in the national championship game versus Oregon, but Indiana was just a different breed of animal, man. That defense was 11 hats on a ball.
Mike, where do the Birds go now?
Yeah, they got a ton of places they can go, Pat. They have They got not just Sadiq, they got Freeling they can go to. They can go I'm trying to think of the other kid, the other offensive tackle from Iowa. They can go there for him. He was a late round kind of pick. So I mean, Pat, they got a ton of places they can go, and I don't think they're going to go defense. I think they're going to go offense on this.
Mike, Pat, do you guys need an edge rusher or no?
Yeah.
What about Mesidor at Miami?
That could work as well. They could take him. Right now, Eagles' needs are edge, offensive line, safety, wide receiver, and tight end.
Okay.
So I mean, tight ends haven't been taken off the board other than Sadiq. You know what I mean? And there's a few good ones out there.
I think Lemon would be a good pick for the Eagles. Just imagine Lemon on one side and Devontae on the other.
But you got 35 people in the wide receiver room right now.
Yeah, I mean they just signed Elijah Moore. They got Hollywood Brown.
Yeah,
we got
all two-tier wideouts.
They would pick.
You know, they got the young kid Johnny Wilson coming back this year. They got the kid Cooper.
But here's the thing. If you go Malachi Lemon, you got Devontae Smith sitting at 5'11" too. You know, with the AJ Brown rumors going around, you can't have another 5'11" wide receiver in this division right now. You need a gazelle, a big boy out there.
I thought Devontae was 6 foot, at least 6 foot.
That's when he's wearing his high spikes. Damn it.
Yeah, when he wears his high spikes, he's like 5'11".
Exactly. Yeah,
he's like 5'11", 175.
Right. They call him the Slim Reaper for nothing, don't they?
But I'll tell you what, I'm really interested to see how Johnny Wilson looks when he comes back. He got hurt last year, and I feel like he's kind of like that hybrid tight end. You know, like they have him listed as a tight end, but he can line up as a wide receiver. He's big, he's tall, he's strong.
Mike, when he came out of Florida State, man, I thought this kid was the next best thing out there. You know, 6'6", playing tight end that could be a hybrid wide receiver. But his downfall coming out of college was he dropped the balls, wide open balls.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, playing for the Eagles, he didn't have many drops.
No, he didn't. No, he was catching balls from a jug. He was working on it.
Yeah, he was, and like I said, I'd like to see what happens, and I like Darius Cooper too. I think Darius Cooper, you know, this kid was a UFA last year, unrestricted free agent, made the team, and you know, I want to see these guys get their chance. You know what I mean? Like, if I tell you some of the guys that used to be on the Eagles back in the day when Reed was here, we had Raheem Mostert. Like a lot of people don't know that. We had Raheem Mostert. We had Danny Amendola before he got good.
Yeah.
He was on the Eagles. He was on the Eagles playing in Eagles preseason games. And these guys left out and became something somewhere else. You know what I mean? So it's about time we found some diamonds in the rough, you know?
Agree.
Hey, Slay, I can tell the only real pickup receiver that the Eagles made that I didn't like was Holly Fraud Brown. Brown could not even produce with Pat Mahomes as his quarterback, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, well, neither did the other one.
Okay, the pick is in. It is Blake Miller.
Blake Miller. Damn, that was the other one I was thinking of.
Blake Miller is drafted.
You know what? That's a great pickup for them.
He must be a left tackle because they don't want moves.
I mean, hey, listen, 6'6", 317 out of Clemson. He's a 4-year starter. First team All ACC 3 years in a row. The kid can ball.
We're talking about the ACC, okay?
Hey, but still, man, listen. I mean, Clemson was what it was. I mean, they're not Clemson and Tigers anymore. But I mean, this kid is a player, though. I think they got this right.
Yeah, I got to agree.
I would have gone with Freeland.
Listen, you got to keep golf upright, man. I think it's a smart move. I'm okay with this from them.
Yeah, but Freeland has played against tougher competition than Clemson has faced. So, and Freeland to me was I had Freeland as my number 3 offensive tackle in this draft.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at last year's draft, as we talked about with Colston Loveland versus Tyler Warren. Everybody in the world, I tell you what, including myself, I said Tyler Warren should be a top 5 pick. And look where he dropped. Loveland outplayed him last year Loveland only had 3 drops the entire season. He was a pick for the Bears, and he fit that system. Sometimes it's, I don't get it sometimes, but players fit different systems. And maybe they've seen something that maybe his right foot is better than his left foot, and the Lions seen that. I don't know.
Rumors are saying Daniel Thielemann from Oregon is going to be the Vikings pick.
That's what I'm seeing too. It's either him or Malachi Lemon right now is what they're saying, but they don't need that. I can't see Malachi going there, not with what they have.
Panthers are on the clock.
Yep.
But Minnesota could use another receiver because Jordan Addison keeps on getting into trouble because Jordan Addison.
Caleb Banks. Wow.
Okay. So it wasn't Thielemann.
Damn.
All right, so now the
That's
Panthers,
a that's a
Cowboys are on
major
the clock.
reach.
Cowboys are
That's
on the clock.
Yeah, that's the second biggest reach of the first round. Caleb Banks.
Wow, that's
Yeah, that one.
I didn't see that one coming.
No, I had him like second round.
Yeah,
That was a reach.
it definitely was.
Panthers are on the clock, or their pick is in. Cowboys are on the clock.
Yep.
Be
They still
right
got
back.
seven. They got seven. They still got 7 minutes. Pick is in, but they got 7 minutes to release.
Yeah, Vikings. They got rid of one moron GM, and they have an intern moron at GM.
Okay, this is where I honestly think that Malachi Lemon can go. I mean, Bryce Young did have some glimpses last year, so I feel that Malachi Lemon could come into play for Bryce Young this year.
Yeah. If Sadiq had made it, I think if Sadiq had made it to 19, I think the Carolina could have used Sadiq too to give.
I agree. I think they still go offense because that defense played ball last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Carolina's defense is good.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Could Carolina go with a running back? Your boy here.
Well, you know what? You think about it because they did lose Rico Dowdle this year, Eddie. He went to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think it's going to be either Lemon or Price. They could also use an offensive. Freeland could go here too because Carolina could use a little help on the offensive line. So
I agree with that one too. I agree with that.
So we probably agree that no defense with this pick.
I mean, hell, you never know. I mean, this draft. I mean, there's been 2 reaches already, Eddie. So who knows with this one? Honestly.
Want to know who did not have a reach pick? The Dallas Cowboys at 12.
You're right.
At 13.
You're right. Yep.
No,
Eddie, Big Daddy says so. Eddie, does Carolina go safety or wide receiver? I think they go Malachi Lemon here.
Yeah, Malachi Lemon or a running back in Price from Notre Dame. Big Daddy.
Okay. The Panthers did pick up AJ Dillon this year, but I think Jadarian Price is a lot better player than him.
AJ Dillon hasn't done anything ever in the NFL.
But Jonathan Brooks. But Jonathan Brooks was an injury-prone running back coming out of Texas years ago. He hasn't really seen the field. You know, I don't think he's a great player coming. He was the second best running back out of Texas. Remember that, Eddie?
He has no ACL in either knees after tearing both the knees up.
Yeah, he might be the 3rd or 4th running back on the team on any team right now.
If Carolina takes Price, be happy. Be very, very happy.
I mean, the players that I could see going here are probably Malachi Lemon on my board here, Freeling, Mesidor, Thenian probably. That's what I'm looking at now. Right. I think the biggest reach out there is still going to be Jared McCoy. I just don't see anybody. Wait a minute. The Eagles are trading with Dallas. The Eagles received the 20th pick. Dallas receives 23, 114, and 137. The Eagles have traded with the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
Yes, the Eagles are trading with the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles receive pick 20. Dallas receives swapping picks with 23, plus 114, and 137. The birds are on the clock. The birds are on the clock.
Carolina, please pick Freeland. Pick Freeland, Carolina.
Eddie just wants to screw the hell out of your team, guys.
He does.
Come on. You would do the same thing if it was on the other shoe.
Mike, listen, hey, I got too many holes on defense, brother. All I'm doing right now is I'm gaining picks right now. So I'm cool with this, okay? I got an extra, 3rd round pick or 4th round pick.
I think we can get Chris Johnson or Mesidor at 23.
Eddie, last night you hated Mesidor, brother.
No, I didn't want to take him at 12. That would have been a major reach at 12.
Man, are you okay? Honestly, Pat, Mike, are you surprised that the Eagles are trading with Dallas?
No, this has happened before. Business is business. Dad, listen, Howie's a businessman.
So basically you gave up, let's see, 31, 90. You gave up 2 4th round picks basically and moved 3 spots. That's a good deal for the Eagles because you're getting the player that you want.
But they had 3. They got 3 4th round picks.
I mean,
all right, so you gave up 2 of them. So you gave up 2 of them just to move up
Yeah,
3
you gave up
spots.
2 comp. You probably gotten the comp picks. We probably gave you our 4th round pick and one of the compository picks because the Eagles had, I think, they got 2, 3, 3 4s and like 3 5ths this year. So I'm cool with that.
And Howie, that means Howie's got something he
Monroe
wants now.
Freeling went to the friggin' Panthers. Eddie, I hate you.
Yes.
All right, so you guys are on the clock here. What are you guys doing here?
I don't know. What's the kid's name that from?
I imagine they're going to go offensive tackle. They're going to have to build that O line.
I think they're going to wait.
Going OT. You're going OT. Mike, where are you going?
If it ain't Christian Miller from Georgia, the
Okay.
defensive tackle, if it's not him, I think they trade back. I think they trade back and get out of the first round.
Yeah, but why would they move up then?
Well,
Because
you only
they
gave
moved
up
up
2
to get.
fourths. You only gave up 2 fourths.
They moved up to get Freeling, and then they went.
See,
and took
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I agree with Mike a little bit. It sounds out of the box, but I'll tell you why. You move up 3 spots. Maybe you wanted Freeland. That's the guy you target. That's who you want. You only gave up 2 4th round picks, were compensatory picks anyway, basically. So now you're sitting at 20th here. That's prime real estate for a team to jump up and say, we got to go get this guy right now. Howie's got something here. I don't know what he's doing, but this is a possible way to get an extra 2nd round pick and a flip.
Let's go away looking at Paul.
Unless it's Christian Miller, the defensive tackle from Georgia.
Okay, let me see. Let me real quick. Let me look here real quick. I'm going to all the Twitter draft board or their war rooms.
Excuse me.
Hey Slay, I think the Eagles learned that you needed the Eagles.
Okay, here real quick. Hey, hold on, here real quick. I'm looking at the Eagles their boards in right now. Now they're targeting Mesidor out of Miami. Okay, their other one. Who's it look like? I'm gonna blow it up. Dylan Thenium from Oregon, safety. I mean, you did lose a safety this year. You did lose a safety.
True. You're going to have to work there.
It would give Cooper DeJean what's his name, replace Blankenship. He would have his fellow white boy safety again.
Oh.
Eddie, what the hell is this, man?
Play that funky music, white boy.
Oh my God, Eddie. Malachi Lemon, guys. You guys got Malachi Lemon.
Are you serious?
You guys got Malachi Lemon.
I don't like that pick. I don't like that pick at all.
Eagles got Malachi Lemon.
I do not like that
another
pick
wide
at all.
receiver, the 36th wide receiver in your depth chart.
Why?
Good God.
I thought Devontae Smith was a lot taller than 5'11" for some reason.
Oh man. Wow. Okay, talk to me, guys. Talk to me.
You moved up to just go get another wideout.
I mean, Pat, he is a top 10 player. That's the thing I can say. He is a top 10 player on boards.
My voodoo doll of Howie voodoo doll is working
so far. I mean, I guess if you're looking for, another one, it's, I don't know, it's baffling.
It's kind of confusing, but I don't know.
I mean, listen, Mike and we all talked about it. You bring, these wide out twos, and Paul, you and I talked about Sunday. You bring all these wide out twos, and for what? I mean, all of them are they're like a misfit toys here. You need a true number 2.
Hear me
The
out
only
here.
thing I can think of is they had their eye on this guy, and they wanted to go get him before Pittsburgh.
That's true. If you compliment him with what's his name? What the hell is his name? The big boy came from Seattle. What was his name? The wide receiver.
Metcalf.
Yeah, DK Metcalf. I think you're right, Mike. I think they looked at him that way. You can't let him slip to a team there.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed because I wanted them to still go with the lines, but there are really good tackles that are going to be around in 2nd and 3rd round, going forward. So tomorrow can be really good. But I'll tell you what, we watching the Big Ten like I have. This kid's pretty damn good, man.
Oh, and not to. By the way, BTW. This is the first show me and Mike did since September.
There you go.
Since October. But no. Listen, it's Mike, you guys, do you see them packaging McKee somewhere to get more to get it like to build that O line? You got some packaging to do.
He does. I mean, that's what tomorrow's for, though.
It's like
Pittsburgh's on the clock here now with the Aaron Rodgers saga. We don't know what the hell's going on. Do you believe in Will Howard? Do you believe in what the hell's the guy's name that beat the hell out of the guy with the helmet? What the hell's his name?
Mason
Rudolph. Or offensive guard, offensive tackle, safety, defensive tackle. Where does Pittsburgh go? They're still in limbo with Aaron Rodgers. They don't know what he's doing. Where do you go if you're the Steelers? Mike McCarthy's on the clock. Where the hell does he go?
Best offensive lineman available.
Okay, I mean, I'm looking at their top. What they're saying like the war room is there. They're saying Jerry McCoy's been sitting there for an hour and a half on everybody's board right now. Dylan Thielen, I mean, possibly Oregon. Damn. I mean, Mesidor here. Mesidor to combine with what?
Oh wait,
Washington, the kid Boston from Washington, wide receiver, to pair him up with DK Metcalf.
Okay.
The one thing the Steelers do have a lot is they have a lot of good edge rushers, so they do not need Mesidor.
Okay. Adam Pop will check in. Adam Pop, thanks for chiming in. I don't know how he took the best player available. He drafted really well over the last few years. Obviously, AJ is gone, and they believe in this guy. Okay, with the wide receiver unit, then you guys know the wide receiver depth chart. What have you got so far? Then who's the odd man out? You can't get six wide receivers.
Bye, Hollywood.
I think they keep Hollywood Brown. I think he's a true slot guy, better than what they have.
We gotta get Adam in here.
Elijah Moore, gone.
Okay.
I like Elijah Moore to play the slot more than Holly Fraud.
Who's the other guy on the roster? Who they have? Hollywood Brown. Okay.
They got Wicks.
Okay.
They got Elijah Moore.
Yep.
Yeah, they
see Wicks is too young to give up on. Wicks is too young to give up on right now.
True.
Wicks is going to keep a spot.
Yeah.
It really is going to come down to Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, Darius Cooper.
Cooper, I think, is the odd man out. I think it's going to be Cooper most likely.
Cooper plays special teams, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Them two guys don't play special teams. So,
all right.
I that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're looking at odd man out right now, you're looking at probably Elijah Moore was probably going to be the odd man out.
Okay. All right.
I think he'll come in and get some tape in. I think the only reason they signed him was the last ditch effort to try to keep Brown here because that's his friend.
Adam chimes in. He says Moore and Cooper's going to be. He thinks going to be gone. Odd man's out on the team this year.
Yeah.
They're not going to get rid of Wick.
No, he's too young. He's too young. You just picked him up. I think he stays. He still got ceiling left in him.
Oh yeah, and he's not. He can be that AJ Brown type too. Like he's just as big as AJ Brown is. So
I think he needed. Yeah, I think he needed different scenery, Mike. Honestly,
I do too.
Yeah.
And he's following Mannion. Mannion was the quarterbacks coach there.
True.
So he's going to know the offense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All
right. So Pittsburgh.
That's
interior defense or safety.
Okay, safety. I mean, best available is going to be Thielen out of Oregon. DT. Oh man, where do you go DT here? I mean,
I don't know.
Christian Miller.
Their needs are QB, O line, wide receiver, tight end, and the linebacker. They're their needs.
Best O lineman available, and Schultz Flay. I think Sean Mannion likes a lot of wide receivers on his roster. I think that's why they're going to have a lot of receivers on their roster.
Listen, the offense that you've seen from the Eagles over the last 4 years, you're not going to see. It's going to be a totally different offense. It's more of a West Coast offense.
Yeah.
What they're running. It's 3-step drops, get the ball out of your hand, and let the receivers run. That's what you're going to see now. They're going back to their West Coast roots, is what they're doing.
Yeah. Do you see Hurts striving, or maybe maybe struggle a little bit.
I'll tell you what, for as much as he didn't like being under center, he played very well under center. Really did. So my son just texted me. He went, bye AJ.
Okay, here we go. Selection made is Max Allen Core, 6'5", 321, Arizona State, offensive tackle. Offensive tackle.
I can understand he has a lot of upside.
I mean, you're the Arizona State guy out there. That's your area out there.
No, I'm a U of A Wildcat fan. Never.
No, but I know that. But Arizona State's right around the wheel there. So I mean, what do you think about this one?
It was probably, if they think he was the best offensive lineman available, then he has a lot of upside.
Yeah.
And they needed offensive line help.
Yeah, I mean, they took him. They believe in him with that pick there. I mean, we'll see.
Especially how disappointing that Broderick, the kid that they took from Georgia a couple years ago, has been a major bust.
Wow, I can't believe that now. Well, the Los Angeles Chargers are on the clock here, guys.
I think this is where I think the Chargers are sad. I think the Chargers are happy. This is where I can see Boston. The kid receiver from Washington going. Yeah, they need a receiver. They only have McConkey.
What's that?
The kid Boston. I think he goes here. Kid from Washington. Me and Eddie were both saying that.
Okay.
He's going to go here. Because
they need
Eddie made a good point. He said they only had Vlad McConkey. So,
yeah, you're right about that.
I think San Diego was probably hoping that Lemon was going to drop, but didn't.
Well, picks in for the Chargers. Cowboys are now on the clock.
Yep.
Oh, man. First of all, this kid that the Steelers, he went to the school I hate the most. And now he's going to a team that I hate more than I hate Philadelphia. The Squealers.
Who's that? Oh, okay.
The Pittsburgh Squealers. I still have not forgiven Jackie Smith for dropping the touchdown pass in the Super Bowl.
Dude, you were like a before thought when that happened.
Exactly.
I was like 2 when that happened.
I was like 4 years old.
No, you were. How old are you, Eddie? What are you like?
Turning 53 next month.
Oh, wow, man. You look good for your age. Holy shit.
All right, on the clock. Yeah, it's Chargers, man. They have to go wide receiver here, man. They have to.
Yeah, because I think they were able to keep, what's his name? Mac. So they don't need much help on defense. San Diego, the Chargers are good on defense.
Yeah, I think the biggest need here.
They could go offensive. They could also go offensive line.
Yeah, I think they go offensive guard possibly. If you go offensive guard, possibly you can do that because what's their franchise still? Who's their franchise quarterback? Herbert. You got to keep him up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have 2 really good offensive tackles already if they can stay healthy. And Joe Alt and what's his name, Slater.
Yeah, but they're both coming back off of injury though.
Yeah, that's why I said if they can. That's why I said if they can stay healthy.
What kind of frosting is that? Strawberry. I just got fed, guys.
Oh,
love you.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
I love you.
My wife, I can't do that. My wife don't allow me to kiss her like that no more. She says, "Ew, get away." No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Mesidor is a Charger.
Huh? Well, they had to get him because they lost the guy that they got from Baltimore, right? The guy they got from OI or OA or whatever his name is. They lost him in free agency.
Did they? Okay. Did they? Okay.
Yeah, the one they traded. They got him. They traded him from They got him from Baltimore, and then I think he left and went somewhere else. I think he might have went to Kansas City. OA, I think his name is.
Oh,
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a good pick for them.
Eddie, there's a team called the Chargers on the clock, brother.
The Cowboys, you mean?
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Eagles, Cowboys here. Who we go? Where we going, Eddie?
Chris Johnson or Zion Young.
You guys are going to be nice and trade back our pick.
Hey. Hey, and you can kiss my grits.
Oh, man. Okay. What do we do here? I mean, you know what, Eddie? I'm going to give you the name. I'm going to go right here real quick. I didn't see the pick yet, but I feel this guy's coming off the board here. I don't like the pick, but I think it's the best available defensive end. I'm going to go Kendrick Falk.
No, he's not even in Kuiper's top 10. The best defensive end is the best defensive end is Zion Young. An edge rusher.
I don't know.
Kendrick Falk. Okay. Kendrick Falk's not even a top 5 defensive end.
This is where Jerry fucks up the whole draft and just takes
we're happy about it. Yeah, we're happy about it so far, and that's where it all goes to shit right now.
Yeah, he takes some random center out of Arkansas.
We just signed Bailey. We just signed our kicker to a record deal. We're going to get a kicker here.
You're not gonna, how about a punter?
Okay. You know, here, I'm going to give you my guys, Eddie. I'm going to give you Chris Johnson, or I'm going to give you Avion Terrell.
I think Chris Johnson or Zion Young, the edge rusher from, or Malachi Lawrence. Malachi Lawrence is another edge rusher that a lot of people have.
But you know what? This front four looks pretty good that we have so far, Eddie. I kind of like our front four, even though we lost O'Diggy. But I feel that our corners are our worst puzzle piece. So you got to get a corner here. Chris Johnson is the best play for me.
Terrell's too short. He's a midget.
I don't know. I got a feeling.
Hey, that's the same shit they said about Quinyon Mitchell. Look where he's at, brother.
Yeah, yo, I got
Mitchell's a legit 6 foot.
I don't know, guys, but you know, Ev just messaged me. I think he might have a point.
Uh-oh.
You guys might be getting Carson back.
You know what? Hey, Evan, I got one real quick, brother. My eyes are starting to itch real quick, bro.
That's her.
Man.
Evan, I hope your son becomes a Cowboys fan.
That's all right. He would take after his great grandfather, so that's all right. It kind of runs in the family anyway.
I heard that one before. Yep.
So anyway, yo, man, you know what's funny? Though honestly, I'm sitting here writing all this stuff, right? And I'm just waiting for Paul to be like, you know what? He knows you can't put him off. So he called us the over 50 club because all of us are over 50 and above.
Hey, real quick, you know what the good thing is? I was just telling Christina tonight. We're going to see the movie Michael Jackson tomorrow. You know, at the movies, and we looked at this thing where they had like dinner and a movie tomorrow night. And I looked at it, I'm like, babe, what's senior citizen discount? She's like 55. I'm like, damn, can we wait till June? Because I turned 55 in June. I can save like $8. That's a good thing about being old, though. Think about it, man. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. I've been waiting for this, man. I get a T-Mobile discount. I get senior discounts now. Hell yeah, man. You know?
Oh man, I got another 5. I got another 5 years.
Hey, it might be worth it, Mike. I'll let you know what it's all about, brother.
Yeah, I'm turning 50 in June, man. The only thing I'm getting is 2 fingers somewhere where I don't want them.
Speaking of that, yeah, I got to get one pretty soon too. I got my colon.
My son is ripping you apart, dude.
I know he is. I bet he is too. Just wait till he comes up to my area, which is pretty soon. He says he's going to stop by. I'm going to change my address. I'm going away for that weekend. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Have him come feed your deers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's going to be like 20 minutes from me.
What's that?
Oh, really, Danny? He's like only going to be 20 minutes from you.
Super close.
Where? When?
Me, Evan.
He's moving back probably next week. His stuff's
already that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he told me that.
He's moving up there. He's moving to
when he comes to see you, Mike.
What's the town? What town is it? Parsippany?
Yeah. Piscataway.
Piscataway's close.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I know. He said something about wanting to go see Flyers Devils up there. I was like, all right, well.
Oh, God, Eddie.
Eddie.
The Dallas Cowboys have picked quarterback Carson Beck.
No, they didn't.
There goes the table.
No.
No. Take that back. It's Jared McCoy.
Man, some Giants fans are complaining like little babies. Oh, why did we pick Reese? I'm like, it's a great pick. It's a great pick.
Oh
Is
man.
the best player on the board, they thought.
I don't know,
in their
Dave.
eyes.
We took a wide receiver. We took Malachi Lemon.
Malachi Lemon's good. He's
He
good.
is good. He
was
is
garbage.
good.
He's very good.
You took Malachi Lawrence, Paul. Malachi
What's that?
Lawrence. Malachi
Is that-
Lawrence went
is that
to
who
the
it is?
Cowboys.
Yes,
yeah, at
yeah.
UCF.
Yes.
All right. 6'4", 253. All
The
right.
Browns
solid
are
edge
on the
rusher.
clock.
A lot of speed there. Okay. Okay. Eddie, grade it. Grade it, Eddie.
That was an between an A- and an A.
All right. So you're cool with it.
I give my draft pick an A-. I think he'll help out the wide receiver room, Lemon.
Well, Lemon's
But-
at least an A minimum. Like,
Yeah.
he's that good.
Oh, he is
He
good.
is-
I mean, I watched him play this year, like I said, because with me doing the Penn
At 20,
State,
it's a good pick.
I just can't believe we traded with the Cowboys again. This is like
Yeah.
getting to be.
That's my
I mean,
surprise.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys weren't sandwiched in between this year, so
Yeah.
That is true. All right. Now with Cleveland here. Okay. Cleveland here. We know they don't need a quarterback because they got 35 quarterbacks on the roster still and 36 coming in.
It says
They
they
need
do,
a
but it
defensive
says-
tackle.
They need a receiver.
Okay, let's go Denzel Boston then, right? That makes
Yep.
sense, right?
yeah, that could be it. They also need a cornerback and an edge.
I think the defense is set, though. I mean, I like the defense, but the offense is just so puzzled right now. I got to give. Okay, who's the running back? Okay, the tight end. What's his name? I like that guy Fannin. I love him as tight end. He's
You
good.
have Caden McDonald, but he's a defensive tackle.
Yeah, I think they go wide receiver. I'm going Denzel Boston here. 6'4", 212.
If the Browns do take an edge here, I think that's kind of a
What
signal that Garrett could be traded sometime.
What about Concepcion or
Casey,
Oh,
Cooper?
Concepcion.
we
Jr.
talked about that name last night, Eddie. Casey Concepcion at Texas A&M. You had bad words for him, but I like this kid. I like this kid as
I
well.
like Concepcion.
I don't
He's
like his
really
size.
good.
If the Brown depends on if the
Malachi
Browns,
Fields. I
if
like
the-
Malachi
if the
Fields
Brown-
out of Notre Dame. Yeah, I like him as
I like
well.
No, here's a name. Ted Hurst.
Where's he from?
that Georgia
Uh,
Southern
Georgia State.
Okay.
Georgia State.
Sounds freaky, crazy good.
If I think it depends on if the Browns already have a bigger receiver, then they could go Concepcion because a smaller receiver to go along with a bigger receiver.
Now, didn't the tight end just retire this year? What was his name? I can't forget it. I'm forgetting his name or something. The tight end that play. What was his name?
Njoku?
Wasn't he either hurt or was contemplating not playing or something this year? I heard. I don't know if it was a rumor or not.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So maybe
he signed with somebody. Njoku.
did he? Okay, okay,
Yeah, I forget where he. I think he might have went to Atlanta.
okay.
I think it was
Yeah.
Atlanta he signed with, but yeah, he was a free agent. He was rumored with the Eagles for a while.
I
For
did
the
hear that. For a
longest
little bit,
while.
yeah.
For the longest time, he was like connected with the Eagles, and then Eagles re-signed Goddard, and then like I stopped really kind of hearing about him.
Yeah.
I want to be interested to see, like, right now the Bears are on the clock, the Browns pick is in, but the next pick, the 26th, I'm interested to see who the Bills go after.
Yeah, I
They
mean, this
could
is
go
Brady's
for-
first year, right? This is Brady's first pick. I mean, he's got to do
Mhm.
something. I mean, listen,
Could
Keon Coleman is on the trade block. I think they want to get rid of him. Maybe that's where they make a jump here and go get a over the Bears.
Austin?
No, Bears don't need a wide receiver. Bears do not need a wide receiver.
They
So
need a-
maybe
they're-
they go and get Denzel Boston here.
Well, Bears do need a wide receiver. They traded away
They lost
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. They lost DJ Moore. You're right. They lost DJ Moore. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but the Cowboys actually have not done a reach on their draft picks.
No, they haven't reached. No, they haven't reached.
No, I feel like everybody in the East has had a good draft. I
Yeah.
really do. I think the Giants had a really good draft.
Well, the
Cowboys had really-
Commanders with Styles, that was one hell of a pick right
that
there.
was a hell of a
Yeah.
pick too.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm giving the Rams an F. F for the Rams.
Well, yeah, I think that's the reach of the night. Ty Simpson's the freaking reach of. It might be the reach of the whole decade so far.
They just should have made a way better pick than.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
To me,
I don't know.
to me,
I
that
don't want
was.
to. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't know why they picked a development player at the position they were in.
See,
At
to me,
13.
to me, it was like do your
That's
homework.
all.
Who's behind you? That's what I seen there because nobody needed a quarterback from 12 to I want to say possibly maybe 30. Maybe Malik Willis is not the answer. Well, other than the Jets, Eddie, if the Jets needed a quarterback, that was it. But you really think about who was going to need a quarterback all the way down to Malik Willis and the Dolphins. Nobody needed a quarterback. Drake May sitting there. You have Sam Darnold with the Seahawks. You jumped. You played 18 people behind you that didn't need a quarterback, and you jumped to get Ty Simpson. That was just stupidity.
I have a question for you. All right, I'm going to give you 4 teams. Which one of these 4 teams trades back into the first round? Ready? The Saints. The Saints.
But no.
The Titans. The Cardinals. Or the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Which one of them you think would probably try to trade back into the first round?
But who has capital?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because you figure, if you're looking at it, the Seahawks pick 32nd. The next pick after that is starting tomorrow is the Raiders. So the Raiders can actually, one of these teams could drop down.
Yeah, if there's a player that they're not really interested in the rest of the way.
Okay, I'll add another team in there, and I hate saying this, but I think it might possibly be the Giants moving back into the first round. They had a solid pick KC Concepcion.
They have no assets.
KC Concepcion is a Brown.
Okay,
I'd be shocked if the Giants did that.
I can wonder why I can see the Raiders. I can see the Raiders moving back up in the first round. To wonder who I can see them going after for. Mendoza's teammate at Indiana. Cooper.
Omar Cooper.
Yeah, never
that does make sense.
They need a receiver.
It does make kind of sense. I mean, he's got the familiarity with them. I get that. So the Browns take Concepcion. The Bears need a wide receiver here. Do they go Boston? I mean, a big wide receiver, 6'4".
Yeah.
This is where either Boston or Cooper goes.
Well, what'd you take with the Chicago Bears to pair them up? The offense is good. Caleb Williams has been playing good. The defense balled out last year, playing great. Boston or do you go Cooper?
The Bears are not taking a receiver. I think they're happy because whenever they have Burden too, that's why they were able to trade what's his name.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you got to remember Ben Johnson loves offense, man. He loves offense.
But one of who Loveland and Caleb loves his tight ends, and he has two good tight ends.
I think this is where my guy from Oregon goes. I think Dylan Thielen goes right here.
They could use defense. They could use a center.
They could use a safety though.
That's what I got, Mike.
They lost Kevin Byard back to New England.
Yeah,
Kevin Byard went to New England to rejoin.
So the Oregon
what's his fist?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Dylan going here. I think they go Oregon safety here. Dylan.
They could take a cornerback too.
Well, the best corners available are Chris Johnson, who surprised me falling right now, Eddie, Jared McCoy, and also Avion Terrell.
Terrell surprised me. I thought he was going to go.
Yeah, I thought he would go a little bit earlier too. I mean, I thought I had him as number 3.
His size is probably hurting him.
Yeah, I understand McCoy's, ACL. He didn't play 2025. I get why he's dropping. There's a lot of, rumors about that. But Avion Terrell, he can still play ball, though. I mean, Chris Johnson, why is he dropping, Eddie?
Yeah.
But a lot of mock drafts had Chris Johnson going either late first round or early second round. So.
Was there any off-field issue? Remember the guy we were talking about? Wasn't it Will Johnson? Michigan's,
Will Johnson.
Okay, he had off-the-field issues. Was there anything with Chris Johnson? Was there anything with Avion Terrell?
No, not that I know of. I think Dallas just took they thought was the best edge rusher because Malachi Lawrence can be an edge rusher in a 3-4 defense.
Yeah, I like this because you move Houston back to linebacker next to Overshown. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that.
Well, the Bills are on the clock, and the pick is in for the Bears.
Yeah, I think it's Dylan Thielen. Thieleman.
Yeah.
Now, listen. The Dolphins also have a pick.
30th.
They have pick 30. So I'm waiting to see. I think that could be a potential trade out. I can also think the Texans could trade out too.
Texas at 28.
Yeah.
I think to me, Dolphins are trying to gain assets right now. I think that's what they want to do. I mean,
makes sense for them.
Yeah, kind of does.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? If you think about it, there's a head coach not in the war room tonight. Mike Vrabel is not in there. He's in therapy right now.
I thought he was going to miss the third day of the draft.
No, he's missing tonight. He's not in the war room tonight. He is actually in therapy right now. That's what he said. He's going to therapy, dealing with his, his Diana Rossini, issue.
I'm waiting to see if something happens with that.
Yeah.
I'm getting massage, guys. So if you see hands behind me, it's just my wife.
Hey, Jamie.
Everybody says hi, love.
Hey, Jamie, it's okay. Smack Mike upside the head. He deserves it.
Everybody's telling you to smack me. Yo, listen, she beats me enough, dude. I have the shirt to prove it. Yo, Paul, we went out the other night. No BS.
Mike, real quick. Mike, take that number down, brother. Take that number down, brother. I got you covered. Okay?
Jason Fine. That's the attorney. I can get you for assault with a deadly flip-flop.
Clip this at exactly 2 hours and 44 minutes for Mike Loro's case. Thank you very much, Jason.
So many Giants fans are mad they didn't take Downs and Styles.
Dude,
hello, Jamie.
Listen, if your fan base is mad, if they are mad at your draft pick tonight, then they are fair weather, man. There's no way. There's no way. You guys had a great draft. I'm
very happy.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is anybody says that, go watch football. Go watch some football.
Right.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Like you guys got two really good players. Dallas got two really good players. Yeah. The Commanders got a good player. I guess the Birds got themselves a good player too. So I mean, everybody got better. In the division.
Just fine this draft so far.
Now, any of the teams who had 2 draft picks, do either one of them have the goal to jump up and get a third first-round pick?
You know what? Possibly it could be Dallas. It could be Dallas. I'll tell you why. Because they did not get the corner yet. What the biggest need, what they needed was corner. They could address the safety. They didn't get a corner yet. Possibly Dallas could move right up here. But the problem is they don't have a second-round pick. That's the thing.
What about? I'm thinking the Jets.
Would Dallas be willing to offer next year's first rounder?
No. Hell no.
Eddie's trying to give up your future.
Eddie, I understand you're trying to screw the Eagles, but would you stop trying to screw our damn team?
No. If Chris Johnson's still there, and
no.
I don't think the Cowboys are going to be in the position to be a top 15 pick again next year.
Hey, it's the Dallas Cowboys, brother. Anything is possible.
Oh.
No, I think.
Okay, Dillian, my boy Dillian is a Chicago Bear, safety, Oregon.
Oh, so they got one half of the new exciting whites, huh?
They do. Oh, Mike, you went there. Damn, you went there.
Hey, yo, Jay, your son said, "Why's the maid on camera?" I'd fuck him up, dude. When you see him, I'm sorry. I did not mean. Let me mute my mic real quick.
All right, Dylan Thenium is a Chicago Bears, boys.
Yeah, sorry about that. I keep forgetting live mic, man. My apologies.
All good. All right, so Buffalo Bills are on the clock, man. So where do we go here? Okay, honestly, I think it's Denzel Boston. It has to be wide receiver. Has to be wide receiver, right?
They could also go. They could also go defensive line here somewhere too.
Yeah, but what has the Buffalo Bills has never really had? You think about this for a long, long time. Denzel Boston here, 6'4". Okay, maybe if Keon Coleman is on his last leg, you move him back to a slot position. You know,
and then
I still think
they would have a pretty good number 2 and DJ Moore to go with.
Well, that's what I mean. You got to compete, man. Listen, you got to go against this Patriots defense that can play you 11 on 11, spread them out, make them wide. I think you go wide receiver here. Josh Allen can still run a hybrid offense, spread the field. If it all fails, let Josh Allen. You still have what's his name as running back. What's his Dalvin or what the hell? Yeah, James Cook.
Yeah,
go out and get some. Go out and get Josh Allen something he hasn't had.
I think this is going to be that too. I really do. I think this is Boston here. The last place you want Boston to go. The last place you want Boston to go.
Say it, Mike. Exactly.
Wait a minute. We got a trade there, fellas. The Texans have traded with the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have traded back.
Wow.
The Bills, The pick is in, and the Dolphins are on the clock.
Man, okay. Here we go.
Ooh.
Kind of curious now. The Texans. What do the Texans need?
A wide receiver because
no. Don't they need a running back?
They need
a running back or receiver because Tank Dell might never play football again.
They have offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, cornerback, and edge. Now I want to know why did they say defensive line, linebacker, cornerback, and edge when they had one of the best defenses in the NFL last year?
Yeah.
Come on, man. How about you get some? I agree with the offensive line. They need to get Stroud some help.
They do. They do. He was running for his life last year.
That poor dude. That kid, man.
Tank Dell might never play football.
Well, they got rid of Joe Mixon too. They got rid of Joe Mixon this year too. He's gone
from Utah.
Yeah, but then they just re-signed. Didn't they re-sign AJ? I think they signed AJ Dillon from the.
No,
Eagles.
AJ Dillon went to the Panthers.
Oh, is that where he went?
Yeah, he went to the Panthers.
What about Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders, he's still in Dallas.
Oh no, he's back in Philly working at Wawa.
All right, so they can re-sign him. They can sign him up.
Hell, he only played 2 games last year for the Cowboys and got injured. You know, I mean,
I know. He talked smack about the opening game about the Eagles, and then he had like one fumble. Still helped us out.
You remember somebody? One of my Cowboys counterparts said Miles Sanders was going to be the savior for the Dallas Cowboys last year. I'm not going to mention that name though. Remember who that was? Right?
It's the same guy who was sitting there going, "Yeah, we got Mozzie." I'm going.
You're right, Mike. You're right.
Remember, he sat there on this very same telecast 3 years ago, going, "Yeah, Mozzie." He said his name about 40 times, and I'm going, "You ain't seen this dude play one play."
Yeah, and all I got was firewood out of the whole thing. That was my draft, firewood. My desk became firewood, and Dave was happy as hell with Mozzie Smith. Yeah.
I turned around, looked, I said, "Ooh, that was a reach."
Yep. Joe Hell checking in. He said, "Hey, everyone, what's going on, Joe? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate
What's up, Joey?
My dog. There he is.
All right, so Texans here, guys. Okay, offensive guard, possibly center. Mike, you're right. You got to keep C.J. Stroud upright, man. Number one.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they lost so many linemen last year. Dude, they were picking guys off of, Texas Roadhouse for, to come play linemen.
Yeah.
So, there you go. They went and got offensive lineman. Keelan Rutledge, Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Guard.
That's a reach.
I mean, 6'4", 316, Georgia Tech. Position rank was number 4. Overall rank was 58. Overall grade was 81. So, I mean, you had to fill a hole to keep. Mike was right. Keep C.J. Stroud upright. Defense is good. Keep him upright.
Yeah, I like this pick for them.
Oh.
The thing is that look at Rutgers played in a system that isn't run in the NFL. That Georgia Tech offense.
For them.
Yeah, I get that. I get that they're still behind the ears playing in the NFL style, but still, I mean, in the trenches, things don't change in the trenches though that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't get the details yet on that swap.
Yeah,
but the pick's in for the Dolphins, and the Bills are now on the clock.
Okay.
So when I get the details, I will let you know. Oh, never mind. San Francisco has just jumped up and traded with Miami.
Yeah,
so now the Niners are on the clock.
Okay,
I think I know who they picked.
I think this is an offensive tackle. Who's best available offensive tackle? I think it's an offensive tackle again.
Rutledge.
Rutledge is gone. He just went.
Rutledge is gone. He just went.
Gone. Yeah.
He just went. I mean, the defense is wow. Its pick is already in. Miami's on the clock now.
Lamu from Utah. That's the only guy.
Okay, here it is. The Dolphins traded up to San Francisco turn to 27. The Niners get the 30, and also they get a 3rd round pick in return. The 30 and the 90. The swap and the 90th pick is what they got in compensation.
Okay. Oh, so the Niners dropped down. Okay.
Yeah, Niners. Yep.
Could San Francisco go defensive backfield too? Because they have had some issues with their DBs.
Well, they're not even on the clock yet. It's Miami right now.
Oh, it is. I thought.
Yeah,
I thought
that was
I
my
thought,
that was my bad.
I
I
thought
read
San
that
Fran-
wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, Miami's on the clock. Their pick is in. The Bills are on the clock. So next up after the Bills is the Chiefs, Niners, Patriots, Seahawks.
Yep.
So we got 5 left.
All right.
ESPN has
So what's Miami do here? I mean, wide receiver. I think this is Boston right here. I think it's Boston.
or Cooper.
I like Boston better, man. More size. I feel it's that way.
But both Cooper.
Hey,
and,
Mike.
and-
Hey, Mike. I got breaking news real quick.
Yeah. What
We
you
got somebody joining the show. You mentioned his name, how he's here.
Okay.
Mozzie Smith has entered the building.
You talking
Oh,
shit
hey.
about me, Michael?
I didn't talk about you. I just said.
You talking shit about me, Michael?
Oh, here he goes. He's going to cut a promo on me.
Dave, my brother.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Dave?
Hey, Miles Sanders would have had a great season if he didn't get injured last year, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Dave, come on.
I'm not answering that one. He helped the Eagles last year, so
Yeah, because he fumbled one.
Oh,
He
that
fumbles
matters,
one
right?
time, and you guys go off on. Come on, man.
Dave, Aubrey got paid.
Yes, he did.
All right, so
Caleb-
back to the Dolphins. Where do we go with
Welcome to Dallas, Caleb Downs, baby.
Hey, Slay. I hope Elliott gets another big paycheck from the Eagles.
Who?
Your kicker, Elliott. The guy
I
that
hope he gets
had
a bigger
trouble
payday
kicking.
too. My man, listen. My man's made kicks when it counted. I mean, he may miss in the regular season, but he's damn money in the playoffs.
How you guys doing?
I'll tell you what. So far, everybody, like I said, I've been real honest with my opinion on the show. I think the whole NFC East had drafted well tonight. Everybody's
I agree.
Everybody's drafted well. The Cowboys got 2 really good picks. The Giants got 2 really good players. The Washington got their guy in Styles. The Eagles got another wide receiver. To me, with that now looking at it, AJ Brown's gone. Like, I don't care where he goes.
Oh, he's
if
gone.
I'm the Eagles, I'm trading his ass to like.
That
Well,
makes sense. They took Lemon.
No, the Browns. Trade him to the Browns.
Yeah, you
I was
never
surprised
know,
Sonny
dude.
Styles went to Washington.
Yeah, I was surprised at that too. I thought he was going to New York. To be
I didn't
honest,
see that coming.
I thought he was going to New York. The biggest so far, though, Paul, we have to agree. The biggest reach so far has been for Ty Simpson.
Oh,
Ty
it's
Simpson
the
is the
reach
biggest
of the decade. It's the reach of the decade, Mike, so far.
And you know what? Like I said, man, like every year there's always a reach, but like this one was just bad.
Ty Simpson? What?
Ty Simpson went to the Rams at 13.
That is crazy.
They could have dropped back, and they could have acquired so much draft capital.
Still taking them.
And still taking them. Chris Johnson
Yeah.
is going, cornerback is going to the Miami Dolphins.
Damn.
Yep.
Crazy.
6 foot, 193, San Diego State. Chris Johnson. There we go.
Walker and
I still
So-
want to see who jumps in back up into the first round. You know, there's going to be a team that's going to jump back up into this first round.
Oh, of
So,
course,
Mike, do you like the Lemon pick?
Do I like the who pick?
The Lemon pick.
I like it. I would prefer to go get Freeling instead.
Gotcha.
If you're going to move up, I would have much rather gone up and got him. But this draft is very deep in offense and defensive linemen, Dave. So I'm comfortable with them trying to pull some stuff. They got, they have, 2 third-round picks. Now they got 1 4th-round pick because we traded 2 of them back to you guys. And
Right.
They got 3 5th-round picks and 1 6th round. So the Eagles are set. Like, they can go ahead and draft. I would have preferred, honestly, I guess because he was on the board, they took the best player available.
Well,
that's the
on
only thing I can think of.
the Bills Twitter, it says we did what we wanted to do. We gained assets, and our player is still available. We
Trade
got him.
alert. Trade alert.
Oh,
Buffalo Bills are trading their pick.
Yeah, they're moving back. They say they still got who they wanted. They're gaining assets. They're gaining assets and moving back.
They traded with the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we've had what 4 trades tonight, and 2 of them have been in division.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's weird. Their draft board did say they're gaining assets and they still got who they want.
Yep, and the Patriots are in. Their pick is in, and the Chiefs are on the clock. Boston may end up going to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And I'll tell you what a night for the Dolphins too. They get Proctor and Johnson. That's a hell of a night for them too.
Yeah,
sure.
We got Terrell, Boston, Cooper still there.
All right, let's just recap this draft real quick.
Hello, Dan. How are you?
We got Raiders going Mendoza, Jets going Bailey, Cardinals going Love, Titans going Tate, Giants going Reese, Chiefs going Delane, Commanders going Styles, Saints going Tyson, Chiefs going Fano, Giants going Muryaga, Cowboys going Downs, Dolphins going Proctor, Rams going Simpson, Ravens going Iowa, Bucks go Reuben Bain Jr., the Jets go Sadiq, the Lions go Miller, the Vikings go. Who did the Vikings take at 18, guys? You remember?
Defensive tackle Banks from Florida.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Let's go Freeland. Eagles get Lemon. Steelers go Mecklenburg. Chargers go Mesidor. Cowboys go Lawrence. Browns go Concepcion.
Troy None's still there.
Bears go Thieneman. Texans go Rutledge, and Dolphins are at Chris Johnson, and the Patriots are on the clock. And they selected
Caleb Lemieux.
Offensive tackle.
Yeah, the Utah.
From Utah.
Okay.
Utah.
Utah's boys are pretty badass. They're pretty badass. I can't lie.
That's their third lineman taken tonight.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's kind of weird. One offensive lineman goes and it's a run for him.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where that kid from Duke goes. The offensive tackle from Duke. They had him for Parker. Yeah, I'm interested to see where he goes. Because
third rounder.
Yeah, they have him anywhere between 3rd and 5th round to go. So I'm interested to see. And they got him connected to the Birds as well.
Chiefs. It's the smartest move right here. Okay, the Chiefs has all been about. No, I think they go Boston here. When was the last physical wide receiver they had? Physical 6'4" or 212.
They could also go Cooper here because
I don't think they've had that.
That's what I mean. It's a different thing. You have speed. Go on, get the physicality.
But even Cooper would be a real good pick too.
It would be. I like Cooper too.
They could also go offensive line to help protect their franchise quarterback too.
But I don't think they need offensive linemen here. I don't think they need
Yeah, they do. They do. Their needs are quarterback, wide receiver, edge, defensive line, offensive line.
Gotcha.
I think they go wide receiver here.
They could go with an edge rusher too because they need an edge rusher.
Tiffany Hunter from Texas Tech.
I'm going to go Boston, guys. I'm going Boston here. I feel it's Boston.
Chris Jones cannot keep being the only guy on the defensive line by himself.
Whatever far McCoy falls, until someone takes him.
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. You come off with an ACL. You don't play the 2025 season. You got to drop, right? You have to.
He is dropping.
He is this year's Will Johnson.
Exactly, but Will Johnson had.
If he never got hurt, he'd probably be off the board, McCoy. By now.
Agree. But Will Johnson had off the field issues. We heard about that last year. Remember?
I thought it was
just like the defensive tackle that from Marshall. What was his name last year? The defensive tackle from Marshall who dropped so far down. The white kid, the white guy. What the white kid? What was his name, Eddie?
That's not specific enough.
What'd you say, Dan? What'd you say?
That's not specific enough.
Okay, the white kid from Marshall, damn it. The white kid from Marshall, damn it. All right? That's all I remember, bro. Come on.
The white kid from Marshall.
That's all I remember, but I don't remember his name. What the hell was his name? Damn it. Hold on, I'm looking at that stuff. Give me a minute. You know what? I got to look him up. Leave me alone. White kid from Marshall.
I wonder if somebody takes a chance on Christian Miller from Georgia.
Could they? Possibly.
I'm wondering if somebody's going to take a chance on him and go get him.
Miller, you have McDonald, Lee Hunter.
The one guy I want you guys to keep an eye out for is Logan Jones. Kid's an offensive tackle from Iowa. Dude,
Okay.
if he isn't the living embodiment of Lane Johnson, but bigger and nastier, like he's the same size as Lane, but he's like 20 pounds heavier than Lane. And it's just nasty.
He's another guy that's between a 3rd rounder to a 5th rounder.
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie, Mike Green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he disappeared. He's with Baltimore, ain't he?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Remember how he dropped? He was potential top 10 pick, and he dropped to like late 20s.
Yeah, he did.
It happens.
He must have done nothing because that Ravens defensive line was awful last year.
Well, hell, Eddie, they had 15 different starting units on defense. I mean, they had 4 or 5 players. One time they had 7 players out in one game on defense.
What I tell you? What did I tell you? I said there would be a team with 2 picks that jump back in the first round. The Jets are at number 30. They traded with the Niners.
Wow.
The Jets are back in the first round. They're on the clock. Chiefs pick is in. I told you one of those 2 teams, I actually said it. I said, I think it's the Jets. I think they're going to jump back in the first round. And they did.
Leave it to the Jets.
Curious to see what they do then.
Well, listen, now they need quarterback, edge, wide receiver, cornerback, and offensive lineman.
I think they go corner because they lost Gardner. They lost Gardner to the Colts. Why not go corner here, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm sorry. I'm still baffled by this Ty Simpson pick.
That's killing Mike.
That's dude.
No,
When they
it's
did that,
it's actually bothering me. Yeah, it really is bothering me if you think about it.
Breaking news. There's a riots going on in LA right now, courtesy of the idiot GM for the Rams.
Ty Simpson.
I can't believe they went and picked him. They could have, Paul. If they would have traded back just 5 spots, they would have made they would have got so much draft capital and still been able to draft them.
Like I said, Mike, it's crazy because you think about this. They could have dropped all the way back. The only team that I see him possibly drafting a quarterback was maybe the Dolphins. Maybe they're not so. Okay, here the selection is Peter Woods, defensive tackle, Clemson for the Chiefs.
I can understand they needed defensive line help.
Yeah, you figured the other guy was it. Chris Jones is getting older. You know they're going to need people to get in there. So
I would have taken Christian Miller from Georgia at defensive
oh,
tackle.
Most definitely.
Yeah, Miller's still there.
That's why I said I'm hoping nobody touches him. I want him for the Eagles.
Lee Hunter.
And the Niners are on the clock here, guys. Niners are on the clock.
No, Niners are. No, the Jets are.
Jets are on the clock.
No.
The Niners trade. The Jets traded with
got
the
it.
Niners.
Yeah, the Jets traded with the Niners. I got it right here. The Jets are on the clock.
Jets are on the clock.
Yeah, it's a switch.
Yeah, they didn't switch it yet on ESPN. ESPN still got the Niners on the clock.
Yeah,
I'm just watching the draft rooms. I got like 30 pull-up bars on my thing, and I'm watching who it was. I've seen the Niners here. They're talking. They're looking around like confused.
There you go. It just came across the screen. So the Jets sneak up and get 3 first-round picks.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, Geno Smith goes back, right?
Yep.
Okay, are you okay? What do you do with the Jets here? What do you do if you're the Jets? You go out and get Bailey. Okay, that's a great A+ deal. Now, what do you do here? Do you go out? There's no quarterback that's going to be a bookkeeper for me right now. Carson Beck, Newsmeyer, no, right? Wide receiver, Boston is still there. Cooper's still there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cooper.
Or do you just build? Or do you build the offensive line still? Right? You jump back in. Is there offensive line out there you want?
No, you go get Garrett. You go get Garrett Wilson, another running mate. You know, on that wide receiver core here.
Okay, Mike, where are you going? You got a minute here.
I'm going Boston. I'm going Boston on this.
Yeah, I think Boston's big.
Cooper. I'm going with Cooper just because he's proven himself in big games.
Okay, let me ask you. Who's the running mate? Brees Hall and who else? Who's the running mate? Brees Hall and who else?
They could go Price here.
All I know is Brees Hall right now.
Yeah, Brees Hall's their main guy.
Okay, well, he was on the trading block last year. Remember how teams were talking about him?
Actually, the Cowboys were actually looking at him too.
Well, could it be Jadarian Price here? I mean, he's a first-round pick in many eyes. I mean, he is. If Love wasn't in this draft, Jadarian Price would be the number 1 running back taken.
Okay.
I think it's Boston, though. I think you got to go. I agree with Mike. You got to give him help. You got to give Wilson help.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, don't forget the Jets also drafted Sadiq too.
Okay, what better way to go out and get a wide receiver to complement that big three?
That's what you're going to. If you're going to have Geno's like you just said,
It's
Paul.
Amari Cooper. Cooper's gone. He's a Jet. Cooper is a Jet, boys. It's Cooper. He's gone. Cooper is a Jet.
It's a good pick.
All right, well then that means Boston's going to Buffalo
for Indiana.
And Mendoza's thinking, "Hey Raiders, why aren't you getting me a wide receiver?"
You know what's funny? I will not miss that kid. He's the one that caught the one blade of grass at Beaver Stadium.
Hey, Mike, real quick. I just got a phone call from the landscaper at Happy Valley down there. He says he's very sorry for that, brother. He's very sorry for that trimming. Okay.
All he had to do was just take that grass, that lawnmower, and cut that grass, and Penn State there wouldn't have been an undefeated team.
Omar Cooper became my hero that
here
day.
It is, right here. Here's that. Look at that play.
Mike, you don't want to give yourself a heart attack, brother.
Bro, listen.
Okay. You don't want to relive bad shit, Mike. You don't want to relive bad shit.
That was one of the best catches I've ever seen, dude.
No, it was. It was one of the and the perfect timing, Mike, at that situation of that game too.
Yo, Paul, are you surprised Love went that early?
No, Dave. He was the best player in the draft to me, honestly. Player-wise, he was the best player in the draft.
Gotcha.
We got 2 picks left, maybe like.
I didn't think Arizona was going to take him that early, though.
Oh, that was my boss, guys.
To be honest with you, Paul, I thought Love was going to Tennessee.
I did too.
That's what I really thought. I thought he was going to go there because with Cam Ward being still a second-year player, I thought they'd go out and get the best running back in the game right now. Yep.
I was surprised he went to Arizona.
Makes sense. You build around them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Offensive line possibly, but best running back, I'm franchise guy.
Oh, you take offensive line where they were.
Yeah, you're right. They had best player available. Whoever they wanted was a sure pick. But now the Bills here. Okay,
we got another one.
You're kidding.
No, we do.
The Bills have traded out of 31
to
the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Yo, what I tell you, man.
Player here.
Tennessee, Buffalo had to have gotten the number 1.
Here's the Buffalo Twitter. Once again, I told you we wanted to trade back and gain assets, and we still have our player. He's on the board. Bills Nation, Bills Mafia, stand still. We are rebuilding the team. We have what we want. We got who we want. We have more picks, is what their Twitter says.
Wow.
So their player is still on the board, and they're gaining assets.
Well, when I was looking at their thing, linebacker was one of them. And I'm wondering if they're waiting to pay that kid
Rodriguez.
Texas
Tech.
Yeah, the kid from I believe it was Texas Tech. Yeah,
Rodriguez.
No, not Rodriguez.
Oh, Lee Hunter.
They just had some
tackle.
They just had him up. He was like the 4th best overall player left.
Lee Hunter is a Texas Tech too, defensive tackle though.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking to see the best available left because
I think they might go. I think they might go my guy here, Kendrick Falk.
Could Tennessee take the other running back?
Could Tennessee
Jeremiah Love? Since they couldn't get Jeremiah Love.
No, I think they might go Boston. They need wide receiver help, man.
They don't have any.
I think it could
they
be
got
Boston
a bunch
or
of
Price.
They got a bunch of nobodies playing wide receiver.
Yeah, but they got nobody on offensive line either, Mike. You know what I mean?
That's all right. Make Cam scramble a little bit and throw it up.
Hey, he did it at Miami, right? Why not continue the college run?
Right. Oh man,
okay. Here they go. They need edge, wide receiver, offensive guard, running back, and linebacker.
Tennessee took a receiver already. Remember Tate?
Yeah, they took Tate. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
This is where they could take Price.
They could take.
I mean, listen, you got 2 first-round players. If you're right, you take Carnell Tate at 4 there, and you go out and get Jadarian Price. You've got weapons on both sides. You got 2 weapons out there. Starting weapons.
A&M guard is still there. Misonitis.
Okay.
If they pick
would you okay, you trade back in. You trade back in. All right. So would you take the second best running back in the country? Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not build around Ward?
I think
Can't
I
hurt.
would.
Keep building around your quarterback.
I
Gotta
think
score
so.
points.
Okay. Oh well,
in the
Paul was
NFL.
right. Paul was right, guys. They took Kendrick Falk.
A guy that doesn't get any quarterback pressure.
Well, hey, listen, I get that, Eddie. I get that.
Oh,
but-
I'm sorry. The linebacker I was thinking of was C.J. Allen.
from Georgia. From Georgia.
From Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned him last night on the show with Eddie. Yeah.
Well,
Eddie don't
well,
like him.
you know what?
CJ Allen, he's a run stopper. That's about it.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: the Seahawks are on there right now, and I think your boy Price might be going there, dude.
Well, who did they sign as a running back? Who did they get as a running back? Who did they sign as a running back?
They haven't signed anybody yet, I don't think.
Charbonnet
only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was their big signing. Yes.
This has to be Jadarian Price all over the board, right? This has to be. I mean, this is a slam dunk, Jadarian Price, right? It makes sense.
And I'll tell you what, Tennessee got a good young defense. They got a really good young defense, so this might help him out, especially with what's his name, Simmons that's down there, Jeffrey Simmons, playing nose tackle. You know, this kid might actually be able to get some pressure.
He wasn't able to get any quarterback
here we go.
pressure at college,
Last pick of the show. Dave, who do they take? Seattle Seahawks here.
I think you just said
Who?
Price. Yeah.
All right. Dave, real quick, where does he play football from? Where is he from?
I couldn't do. Got me.
Dave, I'm going to help you out. Phone a friend. Call me up, Dave. Call me. Make the phone call, Dave. Call me.
Notre Dame.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
All right, Pat, where are they going? The last pick of the night here. Where are they going?
I think they're going to go running back.
Jadarian Price?
Yes, sir.
All right, Eddie.
This should be a no-brainer pick. Price from Notre Dame.
Okay, Mike.
All right, well, since everybody's saying Price, and I said it too, but I'm going to say, you know what? No, I think they're going to go edge.
Good.
I think they'll go edge. They'll build up that defense.
I'm going to say Cassius Howell.
You're going Cassius Howell. I did say his last night. Eddie said he was a second-round player to me. Okay, I'm gonna go Jadarian Price. I think this is a solid slam dunk here. I mean, you have to go out and get it. This guy is just nasty. So yeah, I gotta go Jadarian Price, Notre Dame. Oh, breaking news: the Dallas Cowboys have traded back into the first round.
Are you sure?
No. Yes, they given up George Pickens.
Yeah, right.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't happening.
No.
I already signed it. They signed the franchise tag.
Yeah, he signed it.
I think so.
He signed it. Then Jerry Jones comes out saying we're not going to even talk about a long-term deal with Pickens. It's off the board.
Oh man.
Yeah, leave it up to Jerry.
Yeah, but Jerry could say that and sign him the next day.
Yeah, we know
But
about
the
Jerry.
thing, I do not want to pay number one receiver money to 2 receivers.
Yeah, but you think
I can't argue that.
If Pickens balls out, they're both going to be 30 plus wide receivers next year for money wise.
You don't want. I can see the Dallas Cowboys taking a receiver in the third round.
What's Lamb get? What's Lamb get? Like 34?
30. I think it's what he's third in player wise. I think it's like 35 million a year or something like that.
Close enough.
All right, the last pick of the night, boys. Real quick, let's go around the room real quick. Let's talk about Dave. Dave, where can they find you except on the softball field?
That's pretty much where you're going to find me.
All right. Pat, once again, bro, talk to me.
You guys can find me over there at Stream Punk Entertainment Sports. You guys can catch me every Sunday morning at the Pat and Paul Show. And by the way, please check in this Sunday morning. We have Aaron Bracey, who is a book writer for all college hoops around here for St. Joe's Prep, and he just produced his own Iverson book. So yes, go check us out this Sunday morning, 9 a.m. And again, Wednesdays at 4 a.m. with me, and of course Saturday at midnight.
All right, Eddie, what shows can you be found on, brother?
You will find me on Cowboys Weekly with you, and also when college football starts, our college football show.
Sounds good. And Mr. Mike, where can they find you at, brother?
It's a Wrap Sports. I'm on everything over there. When football season starts, I will be on with. I do a Penn State show, weekly show now. I'm not doing post game anymore. It's going to be a actual, a regular show. Also do props, locks, and parlays with you, Paul. Pat, me and Pat have done shows for the past 5 years together. So again, I'm also on Sunday morning, 9:00 as well with Philly AM Sports over there. And I also do Flyers and Phillies coverage along with Eagles post game. So yeah, I'm kind of on there all the time. I'm like, I live there rent free.
Sounds good. Dan, I know, you've been out of the mix there,
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you back, brother. I know you and I do a show on Thursday nights. You remember the name of that one, don't you?
Yeah.
And what is that all about? What is that all about, Dan?
Pick the games for the week, Thursday night game, and do our picks.
There we go. My name is Paul. You can find me, of course, on Pat and Paul Show on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on Stream Punk Entertainment. Of course, Cowboys Weekly Wednesday. Thursday night, College Football Frenzy on Friday night. And also with Mike, once Prop Locks and Parlays come back. And also I do the Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football pre- and post-game shows. So, guys, we just want you to make sure you tune into all of our networks out there. We're family. We all have known each other for years. We started this together. We branched off, but we still continue to be best of friends there. So just make sure you follow all entertainment platforms out there for everybody. And once again, this is Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So make sure you follow everybody out there. Once again, we appreciate you doing this, following us. This is our 5th year doing this. We do it for more of passion, but more of fun, getting some great friends together and having a good time. So everybody that checked in, we appreciate you.
Oh, next year, man, I'm bringing the wings.
Well, brother, how in the hell can I get a wing if you're all the way in Philly, man, and I'm in PA, all the way up in Pittsburgh, brother?
Actually, dude, I actually had wings tonight for dinner. I kept the tradition.
Okay, guys, real quick, we are all right here. I mean, Mike, I know you picked a different guy, but you said the consensus was the Seahawks select Jadarian Price with the final pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Jadarian Price.
It's a great pick.
Wow.
It is solid pick.
Well, like I said, they needed somebody to come in and replace Kenneth Walker. He went to the Chiefs, so
yeah, that was a big loss.
Yep, 100%.
Well, you know what, hey Paul, I think that's going to be a great 1-2 punch with Zach Charbonneau.
I think so.
I think that's going to be a really good.
And you know what the crazy thing is, Mike. A lot of people looked at Love being the consensus, true running back, which he is. But you look at it, Jadarian Price had 1,000 yards rushing too per year. They've 50-50 split the load this year at Notre Dame. So this guy has a lot of mileage on his tank for a junior coming out of the draft. He has a lot of mileage left, and I think this 1-2 punch is solid for the Seahawks.
It is. You got a solid 1-2 punch, and
yep.
Like I said, you know what? I think all of us can go to bed with a smile on our face. Our teams did well in the first round. Now we got rounds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7.
Well, some of you got second round picks. We don't have crap out there, but
so what rounds are tomorrow? 2, 3, 4.
2, 3 tomorrow.
2 and 3 tomorrow, and then it's 4 through 7 on Saturday.
Yep. Well, guys, before we get out of here, I want to ask a couple questions. I want to play MC here. I want to ask all the right questions here. Let's start with the NFC East real quick. Okay, I know everybody had a solid pick there. The Commanders got Sonny Styles. You guys got your guy Malachi Lemon. Mike, I want to start with you first. Who had the better draft opposite of your team?
I'm going to say Dallas because of the guys that they got. Getting Caleb Downs where you guys got him was a steal.
Yep.
It was Jerry. I don't know if somebody replaced his Geritol with some some Ritalin so he can focus. But
Christian Parker.
Stupid, just to get in there and get what he got. Like I said, if you're looking back at it, like I said, us in Washington only had one pick. I thought the Giants did very well too. Like, if I have to look at it, I would say like the Giants and the Cowboys really, really had good drafts. Where Washington got their guy that they wanted. That's going to help their defense out. We got a guy that's going to help out our wide receiving core. So that's why I said overall, like, our division was really good. I think they had a really good. Now that's good for night one. Let's see what happens now going into night. Nights 2 and 3.
37 for us.
Now, Dan, what do you think? Opposite of the Giants, what do you think? You can't take the Giants, but opposite of the Giants, yeah.
If I had to pick a team, I'd pick my team, but I can't. Yeah. Dallas, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, when you only have one pick, it's hard to judge.
Agree. Eddie, what about you? Opposite of the Cowboys, who you take here?
The New York Giants. They've helped their offensive line and they helped their linebackers.
Okay, Pat.
If I could put a little mix to it, I'm going to rank it. I think it was the Cowboys, the Giants, Washington, the Birds.
Okay. Dave?
I kind of like Washington Sonny Styles, honestly, because I really like that. I wanted the Cowboys to get Sonny Styles. I was kind of hoping he was going to drop to us, but
I wouldn't have been mad if they picked him at 5 either.
I mean, and to me, ranking-wise, I got to go Giants first. I mean, I know the Magpie pick was a little bit out of the box to some people, but with the rookie quarterback, second-year quarterback in Dart, a basic second-year running back too, and a banged-up offensive line, I think it was a solid pick. I love the Arvell Reese pick. The Cowboys, I put a second to me also, but the Lawrence pick to me was a little bit okay to me, but good, but okay. But I still need that corner. I don't have a second-round pick. I need a corner out there. That's what hurts me a bit. The Sonny Styles pick, of course, they only have one, which is a solid damn pick, which is an A+ out of the box there. The Eagles even getting Malachi Lemon. It's a little confusing of who's going to be the odd man out. But I don't know. But NFC East, I give a solid A all the way around the board. And I hate saying that, but I think all teams knocked out of the box tonight.
Yeah, but Paul, you might have regretted saying that about the corner. The Cowboys could have taken McCoy there with the 20th or whatever pick there.
Well, he's still on the board. He's probably going to drop because that ACL comes into play, man. When you didn't play the 2025 season, playing in a cornerback in position this year, coming to the NFL, it's hard, man. You can't adjust to that. But I think it's consensus. The reach of the night, of course, Mike, you already know it. Ty Simpson to the Rams, man. I don't get it, dude. It's mind blowing, dude. It really is.
I don't get it as good as they are in the position they were in at 13.
You're 1 ounce away from a Super Bowl contender every year for the past 2 years, and you go out and get a book holder in Ty Simpson.
It could be a wasted pick.
It's going to be a wasted pick. Yeah,
especially this year coming up.
It's been so long.
2 years.
It's been so long since the Rams had a first round pick that I think their idiot GM forgot how to draft in the first round.
And usually they draft well.
The last thing I want to ask real quick, based on tonight's first
round.
It
made Tyson's night.
Yeah, he got paid, of course. I mean, he got paid. But here's my last question. I'm going to ask 2 questions. Out of the first round tonight, who is the offensive rookie of the year based on what you've seen tonight for the teams? Who gets offensive rookie of the year?
Price.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hands down.
You think? Mike? Who do you say?
I'm going to say Jeremiah, or no, I'm going to say Cornell Tate.
Oh yeah, it's a good pick. Yeah.
Okay.
Cornell
What about you, Dave? You got Price?
Yeah. I said I Price, but I'm thinking Love, honestly.
Jordan Tyson, either. Also, he's solid.
You got a guy?
No, I mean, I wish I was a little bit more involved with college. So, I mean, it's hard for me. I mean, to pick somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna go. He's on a bad team, man. But I'll tell you what, this kid's stats are gonna be mind blowing. I don't think he's gonna put up 5,000 yards. I don't even think he'll put up 3,500. But I think this kid has under 5 picks the entire year. I'm gonna go Mendoza, man. The way he's built, the way he plays, the kid's just a natural instinct in football. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Mendoza, regardless of what team he's playing on. Yeah. All right, let's switch to defense. Defensive player then. This is hard.
Oh man, I don't know.
Reese
with the Giants. Okay. Mike.
I'm gonna give it to your guy. In Dallas,
Lawrence.
Caleb Downs.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking Downs too, Michael. I really
I'm gonna
was.
say Caleb Downs.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
Caleb Downs.
Wow.
I like him. You know, Paul. You know, I'm a Big Ten guy, and I watched him play, man. And he's going to really help your back end, man. He's going to help your back end really, really well.
He's complaining about it.
I do agree with that, Caleb Downs. But the only problem is the opposite of Deron Bland is nobody at cornerback. I mean, if we had 2 solid corners and another good safety, Downs can come in and play the box where he does at Ohio State. But that's the scary part about it. To me,
Don't knock on the coverage. Don't knock on the coverage. He's really good in coverage.
No, I know he's in coverage, but opposite of Deron Bland, we have nobody at corner, Mike. You know what I mean? And you pull him down from safety. Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker. I'm so used to seeing that.
Jalen Thompson. Don't forget they signed
Wanye. Yeah, Jalen. Yeah.
Thompson was a solid safety for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Arizona. Yeah, he can play, but I'm gonna give you. I think Styles is the defensive MVP rookie next year.
Okay.
He's combined. He's playing next to Luvu, and he's learning from Bobby Wagner. You know, what better way to learn from him? So, all right, guys, listen. It has been 3 hours and 24 seconds. There's one thing to thank God tonight, that the draft wasn't 15 minutes between rounds. That's the thing.
There you go.
Oh, thank goodness.
You guys noticed tonight that there were the picks were in really quickly tonight. I thought.
Well, 8 minutes. I'm glad it was only
8
minutes.
It didn't even take 8 minutes. I mean, picks were in like random, like really quick tonight.
Yeah.
I thought.
All right, now real quick, before you get out of here, Mike, 2nd round pick. Who do you want in the 2nd round? Really quick.
Christian Miller, defensive line, Georgia. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I did.
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard it. All right. I was just making sure, like you guys didn't
Christian
say
Miller.
that. I was like, is this thing on?
I heard you.
If it was on mute, it would have a better sound.
I think.
Wow.
Did he freeze?
I think Paul's on mute, man.
Yeah, something ain't right.
I think so.
I heard you say Christian Miller.
He's on mute.
Nope.
All right. Can you guys still hear me? Or no?
Paul?
No, we can't hear
I
Paul.
don't hear Paul.
Did Paul mute himself?
All right, guys. I have to go. I have a sick kid upstairs, so I will catch up with you guys later.
Bye, Dave.
Later, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Nice seeing you guys. Really.
Yep. I was on mute.
I'm out.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
All right, gents. See you. Good.
Game strong, let's break the mold. Chasing the stories yet untold. Passion ignites like a blazing fire. Knowledge takes us higher, higher. Out of the box where the wild ones play. We see the game in a whole new way. Living loud, hearts in motion. Sports with soul, pure devotion. The field's alive with endless dreams. We're more than stats, we're the in-between.